Hey, how you doing today? Welcome to Hashtag Gaming Arena here down in Virginia. Up on stream first, we got what? Mang De La Main and Von Karma. You said that's Roy and Ice Climbers, right? Yeah, that is that's a matchup, right? That is a matchup for sure. So in this bracket today, our top seeds are we have Sakura, Slushie, Gray Clash, Alternis, Wowie, Matador, and Krabby. So it's not a bad looking bracket today, pretty stacked. And yeah, they can start whenever. Yeah, definitely not a matchup that you see here every day. Roy being a heavy rush down, kind of got power crept by a bunch of fighters past you, so you don't see this character that much. And then you also got Ice Climbers, who it's not a very common character. You know, Big D out here making it work with them. Hit him with a touch of death, a little bit of an uncommon matchup. Matchup checking a few people here and there, so we'll see how much he knows how to fight Ice Climbers. With the bow. Starting out on PS2, the classic here. So, oh, Roy coming out swinging, trying to get in. Ice Climbers hit him with the get off me. The tornado to the side, trying to reset, get Roy off. Roy now stuck under the platform, trying to keep Ice Climbers in the corner. Ice Climbers fighting their way out of the corner right now. Roy hitting field, running forward. Center stage now. Fair, nair, fair. Ice Climbers in a bad position off stage now. Oh, nice, very nice roll in the shield coming out. Mang's not gonna catch that one. Yeah, Mang just making sure he maintains center stage right here. Just swinging for the stars, and the Ice Climbers are catching all of that. Nana got clipped. Popo grabbed, and now Mang trying to fight to take center stage back. Von Karma frozen, and that's not going to be the stock yet. It's going to be the side hit of the up air and Popo. And Nana being the one that has stopped the extra knockback. Von Karma back on stage now. And that's going to be the stock. Popo getting clipped. Popo now getting clipped. Mang trying to maintain the lead that he has now. Definitely slowing it down just a little bit and getting stuck. Up B is going to go ahead and get the Ice Climbers right up off of him right there. Side B coming out. Up B. Nope. Comboing Nana, trying to keep both of them separate right now. And that's going to be the stock for Nana. So now we got the Sopo, and Von Karma's going to need to try to do some work here with the Sopo right now. Not quite catching the Dancing Blade. But somehow holding on to the stock, and the chair's going to go ahead and close that one out. Yeah, if Von Karma wants to do anything to bring this one back, he's going to have to do it soon. And hey, that's a start. That's a start. Mang slapping Nana up, but you know, Von Karma not letting him. Stop touching my friend. Hey, you're trying to run. You got to run the play with me, right? The third tornado's a charm. No one's ready for the third one. Another grab. Not gonna swing with Nana for the grab though. Down till. Mang's still stuck in the corner right here. Von Karma's gonna have to try and keep him over there to close out this stock in order if he wants a chance to bring this one back. Because it's not looking too hot right now. Very good tornado fade out, making that save. Mang looks like he's trying to close it out on Nana, but it's not working. Nana running to the other side of the platform. First time I've seen Nana be useful in this game, I think. And both off stage right now. This is a very dangerous position. Getting clipped by Nana, so that not quite being able to close out that stock. Yeah, Von Karma definitely slowing this one way down in game one, trying to make sure he can bring this one back. You know, sometimes you just gotta slow and steady. You gotta make sure you play it real slow. Chair not closing that one out, catching the sour spot. And dropping shield. This is starting. He's looking pretty rough for Mang. He still has stock lead, but Ice Climbers with Rage, and he's now sitting at 166. Oh, there goes Nana. Von Karma's back on the Soko. He's gonna have to work a miracle to bring this one back, and that's not. And the fair's gonna go ahead and close that one out. All right, so Von Karma up 1-0, or down. Mang De La Main up 1-0 over Von Karma. Von Karma definitely looking like he would start trying to bring that one back, slowing the game down just a little bit. I think if he had opened up just a little bit slower, he would have been able to slow bleed out the Roy. But let's see if he's learned anything going into this game 2 here. Fair jab into F smash. Let's go. Nana's getting clipped there. Up B out of shield, not catching hard enough. And it looks like Von Karma definitely collected some information from that game 1. Because now they're having a slow game, holding the neutral, being a bit more methodical, choosing their hits, having a bit more safety on shield. There's the grab F smash. Von Karma now, first time in the entire set, in a very comfortable position here. But Roy, he could end that in a heartbeat, and just like that, Nana is gone. So now we're stuck with the Sopo. In the corner now, Mang ledge trapping, definitely putting in the work here. And the Sopo bringing out the stock, says, hey, I'm down, but I'm not out of options. And even game now, perfectly even stocks. We got ourselves set on our hands now. And ice grab into, oh, is this gonna be the stock? Nah, not quite, but he is gonna take 77 off of that one. So now Von Karma is playing this slow game in a very comfortable position. Side B not catching the shield, so he's not gonna fade back, taking about 30 from that dancing blade there. Sitting under the platform, making it very hard for Roy to approach. Yeah, Mang being forced to slow down his approaches, which is something that you normally don't like. Roy's not very comfortable doing. Von Karma barely surviving that one. Getting soft clipped by the fair. No dancing blade connection. Mang De La Main making the most out of this pressure in the corner here. Oh, not quite getting the punish off of that neutral B. Fair into the side B. Gonna go ahead and take center stage back after being in the corner for almost a full minute now. Double parry, not gonna get a full punish off of that. Dancing blade back, and now Mang is back in advantage, which Von Karma, he's gonna be struggling because after being stuck in the corner for a whole minute, you gotta be worried, especially now that you're rocking the Sopo. Oh, very good disadvantage now. Fading out into the side B. Not something that you see a lot of Ice Climbers do, especially considering that Nana's missing, but it's not gonna matter. Closing out the stock is Mang De La Main with the Roy now. And all he's gotta do is close out this final stock to win this game 2 and close out the set. But Von Karma has not been making this easy for him going into this game 2. Not the desync Nana setup into the up smash is insane. So again, evening the game up, looking like he's trying to close this one out right here. Not gonna land the second grab. So now Mang is back trying to force his advantage state. Dancing blade connecting again. Can Mang close this one out? Oh, not gonna catch. But there goes Nana. And, oh, the Jair not connecting. Both on last stock. Sopo, can he do it? Oh, the B reverse dancing blade not closing that one out. Both players trying to hold advantage right now. Von Karma has no jump, and that's gonna be the stock. Very well played from both players, especially because, you know, this gotta be this is a very weird matchup as well coming from both. Very nicely played. The game 2 was coming from Von Karma was very good. You know, just had a few kinks to work out, and then yeah, he definitely could have closed that one out. You definitely wanted to see a little bit more spacing, probably a little bit more of those desyncs, like the desync fake outs, like the neutral B into the up smash was very nice. But you know, he still can bring it back in losers. And for the rest of our bracket, we have Nach and Ancient Red still playing it out. Austin beating Spooderman now. Backwoods beat JFU. CoinFish over CPU1. And Dr. Insano over Radio. And then Radiant Nova over Voided. So now going into this next game, we have Krabby versus Radiant Nova. Dark Pit and Pyramithra. That is a matchup. That Dark Pit Pyramithra? Is bro okay? Dude might need a hug playing Dark Pit Pyramithra. That, hey man, if you watch this VOD back, I'm sorry, but Dark Pit Pyramithra, brother, you need a hug. That's, and then y'all got the same nair, but she just does it better. I gotta see this one, because how do you play this matchup? Dog, I'm gonna need you to educate me, because I don't know how you do in this one, brother. Dark Pit Pyramithra is crazy. Because Pit typically seen as one of the more honest characters in Smash Ultimate, right? But I don't consider him that honest, especially, you know, when you get a good Pit doing that down B movement, it's just like, how does he move like that? And then, you know, Pyramithra, widely considered to be the second best character in the game, being able to just roll over, that's a little rough. But I'm not the player here, you know. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
3, 2, 1, go!
And PS2 again, the classic. Pyramithra going off stage very early, not something that you see very often. Nair gonna catch and put in the corner, but not gonna get anything off of it. Oh, Nova's going off stage a lot, and that's not typically a situation that you see Pyramithra go off stage in. Not being punished too hard for it by Krabby. Very nice Nair into fair coming out, but dash attack not gonna quite catch. Still maintaining advantage. Very, very solid stage control happening right here. Up air to catch the swap. The arrows. Oh, Nair into, oh, the swap back into the Mithra. Dash back into F smash. Swinging for the stars. I don't know who that was for, but he made sure that he got out of that corner. No, now we got Pyra in the corner against Pit. Pit now. These nairs from Krabby are very well placed. Yo, I apologize for doubting you, dog. You are making this work. So now it's perfectly even. Playing his disadvantage very well timed with dash attacks. Arrows basically forcing Nova not be able to just run in, and he's got him on the back. Is that going to be the stock? There's no joke, and it's not. So it's not doing the drop off to close out that stock, but that time down smash connecting. Krabby now up against Radiant Nova. Oh, very nice string. Nair not quite catching the get up, but only getting 28% extra credit. Both players now throwing out their very similar nairs. Nice wait from Krabby, making sure to catch the neutral B on the wake up, especially because that move is invul on startup. Oh, very nice nair into the down tilt, not letting him try and get any sort of punish off that. There's down smash into side B. Very interesting option. You typically see like an up air, up smash, or an up tilt. Oh, I like that arrow. And up smash catching the landing. You know, Nova not getting too much mileage off of Pyra in this matchup. Every time he swaps, he's getting punished. It's like, it's almost like, oh, the S smash not connecting. Every time Nova swaps, Krabby gets a lot of damage in. Throwing out a bunch of arrows, getting him back onto the stage. Nova trying way too hard to try and close out that stock. And he's gonna catch the run up smash. Krabby now cuts off of Angel Pie, opening up with advantage state. Say, you wanna keep Pyra out? We can play this game. This is perfectly fine. Mythra out for a second, and we're back on Pyra. Throwing out aerials, Krabby seems very comfortable sitting in this corner. Well, it's because he was. He called that dash attack and then immediately punished with that nair. F smash out of the up B, forcing back on Pyra. This is, you know, this is not the character you want to be on. Krabby definitely not letting Pyra do what Pyra's supposed to do and close off the stock. But because she's just not that strong in neutral, and Krabby seems very comfortable with exposing that. Catching the raw side B that I know you're running forward here. Radiant Nova finally closing out the stock, but you know, if you swing 5,000 times, one of them's bound to hit, right? And down tilt into the up smash, not quite connecting. Side B catching the drop through. Is this going to be the stock here? Not quite, but Nova's back in the corner. Rolling to center stage, a very clean roll, making sure they're not in too bad of a position. But at 117, as a character that has a widely considered weaker recovery, you know, you're kind of hurting. Very nice air dodge through the arrow. Perfectly timed down smash, catching the 2-frame. That's going to be the stock. 1-0 for Krabby right now. Looking very confident in the matchup as a pit. You know, not something that you'd expect to see, especially in a matchup that would seem to be this bad. But definitely taking his openings and pushing them as far as he possibly can, especially when Pyra's out. He looks and he goes, hey, I can hit Pyra, and he just starts swinging. You know, I respect it. I absolutely, yeah, you gotta respect it. So going into this next game, you know, from Radiant Nova, you definitely want to see a little bit more Mythra out. He seems a little bit too comfortable trying to hold Pyra out. But Mythra is really the bread and the butter. The bread and butter. Like, this character would still be top tier if Mythra was by herself. But Pyra's just there when you can absolutely close out the kills. But here we are, starting off Battlefield, which pretty sure this is considered to be Pyra Mythra's best stage. Opening up with a 37% from Radiant Nova. Krabby firing right back with 47 of his own. That back air was very well spaced. Oh, going straight to the corner, not letting Nova get too much of a juggle. Swapping to Pyra a little bit earlier, 81. Trying to get a spike when Krabby has already grabbed lead. Not gonna eat the rapid jab. Oh, very nice grab from Radiant Nova. It's something that we haven't really been seeing from him at all this set, is our grab. So grabbing a little bit more, that's definitely gonna do him some good. Trying to snipe off stage with the up B, kind of in an odd option, because you like trying to go for that, you give up your stage control. If it had worked, he'd have had the fattest brain on the planet, right? Throwing out arrows not to not let him get the recovery. I believe we've already burned jump and an air dodge, so that's going to be the stock. Very nice nair coming out from Krabby, not closing that one out. And now we got Krabby up 1-0 on Battlefield. No easy feat, but you know, he's definitely making this work. His strings are so clean. He makes them look easy. The way he's using his arrows to recover, like, you have, like, Radiant Nova's just forced to respect it. And he's definitely using the entire stage to his control. Now we got Radiant Nova holding Tyra out again, which Krabby is absolutely taking advantage of. Yeah, and then see, right there, that's the point that Radiant Nova would have wanted to go for the spike, but it did not matter. Finally clipping with the up air. And catching with the side B. You know, sometimes you got to throw those options out. Let them know I will do it. Oh, very nice landing with fair. I like how he's not afraid to run off stage. I like that. Nice conversion from Radiant Nova. He's definitely nickel and diming his way back with some of these combos looking pretty clean. Don't think he meant to throw out that side B. Now he's stuck on the top flat by Krabby. A lot of pressure coming out from Krabby just because these platforms, these nairs and up airs are doing a lot of work for him. Power out Krabby. Gonna have to be careful. He wants to hold on to this dot. Great Nova trying to throw out an F smash. Yeah, sometimes you gotta throw those out, but brother, not there. Yep, and there it is. That's the dash back F smash, the classic. So now we have an even match. Radiant Nova again charging a neutral B. Like, hey man, it'll work sometimes, but you can't always throw that stuff out. Okay, so now Radiant Nova in the corner, not a very good position. Look, Mr. at 85, you don't want to be in the corner here. Air dodging through, now holding center stage, just fighting for position right now. Up smash coming out from Krabby. Nova trying to land on the stage, but Krabby not letting it happen. Nova refusing to go to the corner here. Finally, now conceding and going to the corner. Nova swapping to Mitra now. Pyra's out, landing the jab. Both players on the edge of their seats right now. Krabby stuck above Nova. The side B, not gonna call out the advance. Nair gonna go ahead and call that one out, and now we have. Oh, the dare not connecting. Side B. And Krabby gonna go ahead and close that one out. Very strong, honestly, very strong pressure coming out from Krabby, especially in a match that you would consider to not be all that hot, as we said earlier. You got his nairs and up airs on the platform were honestly outstanding. Like every single time that Nova went onto a platform, he had to move. Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I only caught the last minute of that, but we're chilling. I got in bracket as the #1 seed because I got removed from Start GG because of some random stuff. I don't know. It's happened to me before, but I got Slushie's spot because he was the only one who didn't show up.
Real. Hey, it is raining, man. Sometimes you miss some of those days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who's next on stream? Who do we have coming up next? Who's coming up next? Hey, yo, what is that? What is that? I love you.
There is a food bar here. Check it out.
Wait, is it a break right now?
Yeah, I said when.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we are just waiting on a match. It'll be do we know who's coming up? Okay. So now coming up, we have Alternis and CoinFish. Alternis being known as a man of many characters. In today's bracket, he's already played Pokemon Trainer and Pokemon and Terry. It looks like. So very
Oh, he's gonna
interested
go
to see
Terry,
who is
though.
going. This
CoinFish
time.
is too real for the PT. CoinFish is gonna make him pull out his mains.
Yeah, you say that, but then he's got the Little Mac. He's got the Toon
This is
Link.
his second best character. It's like his third best, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see. But yeah, Terry. I mean, at this point, I think man just needs to be like, yeah, I'm a Terry main. You know.
This little Max. I'd say he plays enough to main him. He's the peanut before peanut.
Yeah, the peanut without the HBox clout. Hey, shout out Peanut though. He's the GOAT. And then who does CoinFish play?
Wario. And just Wario to my knowledge.
Just
Although
Wario. Singular character, solo main.
Yeah. His cloud seems pretty real. I was playing him in friendlies. It seems pretty good. We'll see what.
Okay, but it's cloud. Everyone's cloud is pretty real, right?
Yeah.
You know, it don't take a rocket scientist to back it. I'm just saying. Don't shoot me, Smash Twitter. I'm not serious. I am serious. I'm just saying, man. Back air. Full hop back air.
Sometimes you land and then you grab them because they think
Oh,
the
whoa,
backer's coming.
whoa. You thinking little? Why would you grab? You land and then you forward tilt.
Yeah.
Putting too many brain cells in there, big fella.
And you got to remember there's rising back air and then there's falling back air too. You got to consider that as the opponent. And then sometimes there's even just the cross slash.
There is, in fact, rising and falling back. Yeah, you just thought cloud. Yeah. Hey, look, if you want to pick up cloud and you're thinking about it, this was your crash course, brother.
People like Gravity, they complain about like back air being like too predictable, but just doesn't have the mix that Spargo does. There's the
Yeah,
grab,
I mean,
there's
I'm just
the
saying, man.
different
Look,
timing, there's the tomahawk grab and the F tilt and the side B as well.
okay, but here, well, what about safe back air,
Mm-hmm.
safer back air, and unsafe back air?
Mm-hmm. And you see like Spargo even just throws out like unsafe aerials sometimes, and they're good unsafe aerials.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sometimes you throw out fair because you're disrespectful.
mm-hmm. It's
Can't forget
minus
about
6
that.
instead of -3, so it's really
Yeah.
unsafe, guys. Trust.
Getting word that CoinFish is trying to dodge Alternis right now. Let's see if he can dodge the. This guy is dodging! Oh, brother! This guy stinks!
Where is he? Is he in the bathroom or something?
Getting word that CoinFish is dodging the Alternis set right now. I don't know.
Insane dodger. He's dodging.
It's actually insane because Alternis is on the setup right now, waiting for the hands. He's ready for this. He was born ready for this. His entire life built up to this moment. And CoinFish is out here trying to dodge. This is what's crazy to me right now. We pulled up for some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch on this gorgeous Monday night. And we are being ignored, starved. There he is.
Wow, he's got the chest out. He's a wild man. He's so raw.
All right, CoinFish out here trying to beat the Dodger allegations. Looks like Alternis going with the Toon Link today, though.
Pulls up the glasses. That was an intimidation thing. I mean,
Oh,
like,
that
literally just too low. Like,
Oh, it was
Gotta-
intimidation tactic. Oh, he was he in the bathroom looking in the mirror? It's like,
yeah.
how do I get in his head?
Might have said something to one of his family members at the time. I don't know. Kind of psychotic.
Here we are, opening up game one. Shocker, we're starting on PS2. CoinFish opening up very strongly here. Oh, very nice bomb in hand by Alternis, making sure that gets him out of dodge. Ooh, that jump looking a little bit suspicious, but getting back to stage. Sitting at 75 now against CoinFish. Not Alternis being stuck after waiting for so long, throwing out the Dodger allegations, stuck in the corner, getting
that's what happens when you pick Toon Link.
Almost 0 to death by the Wario.
Some respect.
You know, someone called Deli Boy because this man needs the lesson. A very nice string. Alternis finally firing back after being stuck in the corner for an entire stock. And closing out the stock with an only 22%. He must have heard his talk. Let me shut my mouth before he come over here and try and fight me. Because they can clean me up. All right, now sitting at 68. CoinFish coming out from Angel Plat, swinging. What do you think of this match going on right now? What you seeing from these two players?
I think CoinFish has a little bit of variability. I think it's a sure win. I think he's going to make Alternis pull out the real character.
You think he's going to make him pull out the real character? Yeah. I don't think he has it in him.
Okay, well, look at the score. And he hasn't used swap yet.
I don't know. It's looking real close, man. It's 109 to 112. Oh, okay, my fault. You know, I was unfamiliar with this game. I apologize, King. You know, he might have that dog in him. Forcing out. Toon Link doesn't quite seem to be cutting it, but, you know, it is last stock, and it's not the end of the game. Comebacks can always happen. Not using the bike to ledge trap there. Trying to get a wop, but the up tilt not going to be close enough, really. Alternis gonna have to be a very careful here coming up, because Waft is on deck. He can just die. Waft is gone. Waft is off the table. Wario is a normal character. He is but a man.
He's just going easy. He didn't need that. It's just it.
So now, still not looking too good for Alternis, 34 to 122. But with Waft not on the table, this is a much more doable set. There goes the jump. There's the boomerang to catch the bike, but the back you're going to call it out. Alternis not quite being able to catch that one back. And that's going to be 1-0 CoinFish now. Here we are going into game two. Does Alternis respect him enough to swap to the real main? Does he take out the Terrier, the Mac? Running it back to PS2. He picked Hero! He said he's not real enough for it.
His hero is more real than his twin. How much to up for okay, that's
not the skill crit F smash. You know what? The hero might just be real. No! The double buff into shield break, and he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Where is he?
I wonder what CoinFish is saying.
What is this RNG? What is this? You know, Alternis is just, hey, check that switch. It's rigged. Rigged.
We need to ban this character.
Alternis, after an explosive start, closing out the stock in the most hero way possible. Double buff again, so if he shields, it's broken. Both buffs still active. Okay, up tilt, not having enough damage to break the shield. One buff down, but now there goes the second one.
I think he used the more. I think he wanted that.
Okay. No, okay, not quite gonna catch the roll in. But very nice flame flash. Alternis is actually surprisingly efficient at going through the menu. Oh, we got a little B reverse movement. He said that first stock won RNG. I got a hero. I got this in my back pocket.
Take away down B, this game would be already over. CoinFish would have already won.
See, the allegations are crazy because he's still getting cleaned up with no down B. Into the raw F smash. He jumped into it. You know what? After that first stock, I would have jumped to the F smash too. I completely understand.
Everyone gets one of those high variance hero games. You got his. It's fine. CoinFish is about to show up. That's just what the character is. I mean, it's, you know, win or lose. You win hard.
You know, after a hero game like that, you know, you just got to shake that off. That's so rough for CoinFish. You can't blame him. I mean, honestly, I don't want it to die there too. We're going into game 2 with the hero, game 3 with the hero again. Hey, you know, after that start, why wouldn't you? Okay, now CoinFish now coming out with a explosive start now. Both these players just kind of trading how they open up the game. Not letting him land. Down air, not quite going to be enough to land. And, ooh, I like that landing back air into the dash forward. Make him think he was going to hit a button, but he did not. Double buff. He can't shield. He can't shield.
Oh, my God.
He is, Alternis is looking for him to shield right now, but he's not getting to let it happen. Not getting the zoom. Did you know Zoom actually has a 50% chance of spawning when you're in that side there? So that was just unlucky. Bro went through 3 menus, no zoom.
I mean, it's karmic retribution after the robbery that the
Hey, some call it karma, some call it a bad hand at Vegas, you feel me? Yeah, Alternis seeming to lose all that momentum he had from the first game. But you know, all it takes is one good string from Hero. The psych up into the immediate up air closing out that stock, having 65% more on him. Waft charged halfway right now. What does Alternis have up his sleeve to stop this rift from getting any bigger? There goes the soft nair dash attack.
Oh,
very nice tech. Not gonna die from that. Another buff. Another buff. A double buff!
Oh no, oh no, oh.
Okay, not gonna...
I think he got the late hit there.
Yeah, that was late hit there, so not taking too much damage. 33 off a sour dare is still insane though. 55, 62. Psych up, he'd have been so real if he went for kamikaze.
Oh my God.
Back air, holding advantage. Thwack not gonna be close enough to connect. Very nice grab through the bike. There goes this... that covering roll with the ice, not gonna catch. Oh, there goes the back air. That was killing intent into the runoff fair. Alternis holding advantage for almost 40 seconds there. Said, I don't need this menu to close out this stock.
I wish I had some tips there, but that is just kind of him playing well. Sometimes you just gotta give it to him.
Hey, man. Sometimes you're not allowed to hate. Trying to close out the stock and with Thwack at 37 would have been crazy. Me personally, if I got killed by that, I'm uninstalling the game on whatever I'm playing on. Spike not gonna land, and Alternis just holding center stage now. Okay, he went for the kamikaze. I absolutely respect him for it, but not gonna be enough to close it out. Oh, you were going for the kaboom. You know, commonly considered to be just the best projectile in the game. Good thing it's attached to menu, because that move is insane. Oh, CoinFish trying to get that waft. Not quite able to get it, and gonna get caught by the very end of Hero's back air.
Yeah.
Alternis now up 2-1.
Start battle. Warrior.
All right, going into game 4. Looks like we're sticking with the hero. CoinFish running it back to Battlefield.
I think that's a good stage pick.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, after the last game, I would have swapped. The way Alternis was covering those platforms with the fair and back air and like just covering the whole platform. But, you know, we're not either of these players in bracket right now. Alternis currently down by about 80%. CoinFish doing very well at holding on to the stage control right here. Alternis accidentally using Magic Burst off stage. Gonna be all of his menu, so that will be his first stock. Hey, you live by the RNG, you die by. Not the crit! Powered up F smash. So that's gonna go ahead and be Alternis' stock. Powered up again. Double power up. CoinFish cannot shield again. One hit at 38. Powered up again. Yo, this is insane. Okay, no. Okay, CoinFish not letting him get these power-ups for free. Now he's fast and has the power-up. Yo, hey, someone check this switch. Alternis' luck is entirely too good right now.
That really should have killed there. Especially, he takes my knockback fast as well.
It went away as soon as he got hit. That's the tragic part. So, Alternis living on a prayer at 139, robbing the stock from CoinFish with a very well-spaced back air. Holding power-up, bounce, double damage.
Oh no.
Okay, now running out of the power-up right before, into the tech check. Alternis losing game one, bringing out a pocket hero with the craziest string of RNG that I have ever had to see in a bracket.
Yeah,
running
most
it.
Honest hero game.
That was insane.
Yeah, that was something.
Now, me personally, I'm uninstalling the game on whoever Switch we were playing on, if that's me.
Matador Krabby to the stage. Matador Krabby to the stage, please. Thank you.
All the DLC in this game was a mistake.
I don't know, man. Banjo Kazooie go crazy.
Yeah, he's the only real one, and Sephiroth. Those are the cool ones. All the other ones, do they really benefit the game?
This is
so many characters already. You know?
Alternis. What was that hero?
Sometimes my third best character.
How do you feel after whipping out hero and then just running someone's whole pockets?
Look, I want to play Hero so badly, and I think he's a very good character. I swear I'm not trying to like downplay or gaslight or whatever. I think he's better than Terry. But nobody plays him consistent. And so it's hard for me to actually put time into Hero because I can't take him seriously because he's so funny. But like then when I do, I'm like, oh wait, this character's kind of broken.
I'm just saying, man, look, when the menu wasn't working for you, you said that's crazy. I don't need that menu. Bro, hit him with the B reverse bear. I was like, Hero got that? My fault. I was unaware, King. I will not doubt you again.
All right.
Well, nice commentating with you, brother. What we dap up around here, man. What? No. Look, you ain't never dapped up before, brother?
There we go.
There we go. Hey, good luck in your bracket, man. It was a pleasure. Okay, now coming up, we have Matador versus Krabby. Matador playing Ridley, which is not a character you normally see him play. He normally plays a Wario. Hey, Alternis, you want to talk about these two fine players? So Matador and Krabby now, the Matador doing, for a character I am not aware that he's played very often. He's doing very well, but you know, Ridley being a bit more funny-based character, kind of being the signature of MDVA at this point. if you live in this region, you got a semblance of a Ridley. Down tilt up air, not quite gonna work. And here we are playing the very tight neutral game now. Krabby bringing this game back to pretty even. Trying to go off stage for that edge guard, not landing it, gonna eat that up air from Ridley and recovering. Here we are back for center stage, scrapping for the stage control now. Nair not quite gonna, not gonna take the control. Oh, Matador landing the side B, and that's gonna be the first stock. Now Matador sitting at 111. Let's see how much extra credit he can build up here. Krabby struggling to take this. Krabby really struggling to take this stock right now. Only able to land some of these straight hits, but nothing really too concerning. Fair gonna go ahead. Fair not gonna close that one out right there. Throwing out a bunch of kill moves. Up air, not really a kill throw on hit. In that position, you normally see like a back throw to positioning. Matador don't really know what happened there. Okay, so Krabby, after taking that stock, now is trying to run away with the lead right now. Sitting at 35 to 101. Again, you see that platform pressure that he was employing in the last set he had on stream. Every single time someone's on the platform, he's just doing a narrow up air and not like locking them in place. Matador clipping him with the Ridley up B. Krabby turning the arrow last second. F smash not closing it out. Matador with a run-up smash. That is going to be Krabby's second stock. Matador now sitting at 151. And that's going to be an even game. You know, I apologize for my commentator's courtesy off. Oh yeah, that neutral B not coming. Krabby stuffing off the neutral B. Again, you've seen that outstanding coverage to recover with the arrows that he's been doing. Very, very, very good recovery right there. Matador holding onto this pressure, onto this corner pressure, being forced to let up. Spot dodge, Krabby covering that with the nair. Dash attack, and this game is once again even. Oh, Krabby taking that stock with the run-off dare, finally connecting. Matador not able to get a hitbox out in time to stop him short.
Stock battle. Ridley.
I still can't believe. Matador running it back to PS2 now. Holding on to the corner this time, not really letting Krabby get back. Going a little bit too deep, so Krabby's gonna go ahead and get out of the corner there on him now. But you know, this is exactly how the previous game opened up, with Matador having a very strong start and Krabby just slowly brought it back.
Electroshock.
Oh, dropping out of the nair. Krabby hightailing to the other side of the stage and running back to try and hit him, to try and catch him again, but not quite gonna land. Gonna get killed by jumping into an up smash. Oh, Matador getting a tech right there on game 2. Krabby, yeah, Matador doing a lot of trying to do a high recovery since Krabby is recovering lower in mid now, which honestly is very smart, especially considering previous game he lost his last stock for that. But it's not going to be enough because Krabby with that extremely strong platform pressure with the hit and air and up air, racking up damage until eventually he's just gone. Good neutral get-upping into the F smash, but the F smash not actually closing out the stock. Very good SD, very good DI coming from Krabby there. Throwing out the double up smash. Matador is fishing for this kill right now. Krabby not letting it happen. He said, hey, you may be fishing, but this ain't SeaWorld. And now he's back on stage, just racking up this extra credit. Matador not being able to close out the stock. Finally sneaking a back air in there. The rolls not getting caught by the up smash. Looking very close. Matador again sneaking in the back air. F smash again not connecting. There goes the nair. Krabby catching with the back air on an attempt at an up smash. Not. Krabby in the lead for now, but can he close this one out? Matador down tilt, up smash not connecting. Krabby again throwing out a random up smash, but it's not going to hit. Matador spending a lot of his time in the air, trying to make sure he does not get caught. And then Krabby acting like he was going to run off the platform into the turnaround F smash. That's going to be game 2. Does Matador stay on Ridley?
Start battle. Warrior hit. 3, 2, 1, go!
And the answer to that is no. Running it back to PS2. But now playing back to the main Wario. Krabby opening up with a very strong stage presence there. But Matador firing right back. Oh, spot dodge getting caught by the bike. Not something that you actually see very often. Krabby trying to fight his way out of the corner here. Not. As soon as I say it, he's out of the corner now. Matador, both players right now playing very cautious, like trying to find their way in. Up the spike, gonna go ahead and get Matador out of Krabby's face. Oh, the spot dodge, F smash not connecting. Good shield coming from Matador. Back air trading with the whatever move that was from Pit. Very nice weight from ledge. Krabby making his way out of the corner. Down throw, not gonna connect it into the. We're not gonna. Krabby finding the kill with this up air. Now we have Krabby again with the lead, looking very confident in this match right now. The up air, frame trapping into the nair. Getting caught by the bike, but doesn't matter. You're gonna jump out and immediately start swinging again. Not gonna nair up air on the platform, so he's not. But so that up smash will whip, but instead he is gonna find his way back on stage at 139. Wario Waf is on the table, so Krabby still does have to play this one very careful. Okay, Matador slowly working his way back into the lead for this one. Waf is on the table for Wario. Krabby avoiding getting hit by the bike. And the side B, tanking the down B. So Waf no longer on the table, but Krabby has been stuck in disadvantage for a while. Letting go of the corner to make sure that he's she doesn't get clipped by a biker dash attack or anything. And now back on the stage. Oh, got caught by a straight down tilt into the upwards air dodge. So it's upwards up smash. Honestly, he's thinking out of the box. I always respect players like that. You got to give them their props. Krabby definitely waiting off stage, trying to find his way on stage while holding control right now. Krabby trying to close this stock out right now. There's no jump for Matador. Does he have bike? Nope. And that's going to be game. That's going to be 3-0. Krabby
Last man standing.
with the cleanest pit that I've seen here. Okay, here we are coming up back on the stream. We have Nach and Glizzy Guzzler coming up. The Shulk Snake. This is a matchup. You don't see too much of Shulk, even though people consider him to be one of the best characters in the game, which, understandable. Very hard character to play. You got to worry about the shield inputs and all that, frame tight. And then Snake, very, very common character as of late. It's pulling very good results, especially within region 2. There's been a couple of Snakes putting up some pretty solid numbers. Sounds like PS2 just got banned, and all right, so Shulk versus Snake now. Glizzy Guzzler and Nach. Very curious to see how this one will go. I know Snake players typically do consider this matchup to be very difficult to play because of how Shulk's sword just goes through everything. So we'll see if Glizzy has anything up his sleeve. We will be starting out on PS2.
3, 2, 1, go!
If not starting out, just immediately taking center stage, opening up with speed, trying to close out the distance, gets to immediately establish the pressure here. Not gonna, oh, yep, yeah, not immediately getting 33, somehow avoiding the minefield for the most part. And comboing off of Snake's own bombs. This is not a great position. Snake already sitting at 78, Choke only at 50. You know, arts are still on deck. Not using the arts too much though, actually. Nair not connecting, not gonna connect, but definitely gonna add a lot of corner pressure there into the dash attack. Yeah, not letting Guzzler do, yeah, not letting the Snake do anything here. He's just stuck. Now sitting at 120 from collateral from that, and then yeah, that is about right. Fair to close that one out. There is a C4 on the upper left platform, but you know, Nach doesn't notice it. That could make for a very cheap stock. Jump art, getting him over the C4 and over the side B from Snake. Not gonna get caught by the roll grab or jab. And there goes the C4. That cheeky stock that we were talking about earlier, gonna close that one out. But Snake did take 75%, which in this matchup definitely not something that not a position you want to be in. Now opening up the smash art, trying to close off the stock against Snake now. Snake having no approach option and no way to keep himself out. Dropping out of the up B, getting another chance at life. Shield art, down smash, not gonna do much. The forward tilt, not gonna get him the forward tilt. Gonna get him a tech chase due to the shield art. Oh, into the grab. Reading the roll into a down smash. Very nice play. Yeah, those are the kind of things you gotta do when you're playing a match that's really not hot for you. Because Snake's not really able to find like a way to get in. Not snaking his opening in there, closing that stock out. Now here it out perfectly. Applying a lot of corner pressure here. Not letting, not giving Snake any room to breathe. Up there was the C4 dropping, we saw it that time, so it was shielded. Not taking a little bit of collateral damage from a bunch of these bombs. Looking like Guzzler found an answer. Yeah, Nach definitely struggling to find his hits now. Both players very, very concerned about this neutral game right now because if Snake gets in the corner, he can't get out, and Choke can just die. Oh, the bomb went off before he could throw for the grab. Falling out of the up B again. Catching with the down tilt. The Nair not connecting. Pulling up the shield. Buster art now. Trying to throw out, trying to cover the space with aerials. Snake not gonna catch down air. Baiting out the C4. Speed art now. Oh, we got the back air out. Is this gonna be the stock? The forward tilt. Jumping too high. Not gonna be able to close that one out. Not going off stage to try and cover that either. Snake having a very linear recovery. You typically would want to go off stage for that. Especially with one as sword as big as Shul. Looking a little close to the C4. Baited into the trying to grab. Spot dodge up tilt. Snake taking that game one. Nach's not really applying nearly as much pressure as like he probably should with Shulk, especially off stage. Because with the sword that big, if Snake is off stage, he should just be dead. Opening up with the speed art again. This time, Snake not letting him in for free, making him work for a little bit. Bustar into the grenade, jumping out as soon as the grenade explodes. C4 is sitting in the middle of the stage right now. Both taking their fair share of damage from the bomb. C4 barely clipping Nach. Both players trying to fight for center stage right now. Nach almost losing that first shot. And whipping the grab into a Snake up tilt. Yeah, you definitely cannot afford to miss those grabs. Yeah, I mean, Nach definitely playing a little slower. Like Snake off stage, right there. Should be trying to go for that kill. But because you know Snake right here, he's trying to keep you in the corner, and you're going to get hit by explosives, and especially being shot down. None of those three are in your favor. Down a second stock. Raw F, catching the jump with the raw F smash, and not quite gonna close it. That fair right there is more of what's leading this matchup. Because when Snake is off stage, you are choosing to let him back on stage, especially with how linear his recovery is. But Nach looking like he's trying to play a little bit more of the neutral game, throwing before the grenade comes out. Standing right on the C4. Didn't see it there. Trying to hold the corner, but Snake getting the C4 out just in time. Blocking that one. Another C4 sitting on the platform with Snake. Getting blown up by the grenade. Catching the back air. Now sitting in the corner, looking like a rough game 2. As Snake just throws out the artillery, not letting him in. Shield giving him another chance at life, but is it gonna be enough? Not looking like it. Missing the up air off of what was almost a very clean conversion. Trying to close out that stock. Instead, getting caught by the dash shield down air.
Stop battle. Snake go.
All right, here we are going into game 3. Not shaking his head. Looking very rough, but Lizzie looking very clean, very solid, very calculated on finding his opening, especially with the way he closed out the game 2. Looking to grab that time, not trying, looking like he's trying to open up with a little bit more pressure this time. Definitely looking like he sees how he should have been playing the entire time. Because now he has Snake just on the back foot. There's the Nair fair and very nice recovery from him. Yeah, Snake Beast is playing a very, very slow patient game right now, trying to not let Nach. But very hard when you've got a sword that big. Oh, catching the instant swap smash fair. Finally having the lead against Snake. Getting caught by a straight back air as soon as he swaps. Very nice tech, but it's not going to be enough. Getting caught by the down smash. Once again, we are back to even. Oh, landing fair into dash attack. Going out an F smash, but it's not going to connect. There's another landing fair. Trying to set up a ledge trap, and it is successful. He is not getting out of that corner, not today. and use the shield art to combo him into the bomb exchange. Not struggling to find some footing in this match. It's like every time he gets an opening, he gets caught by a grenade that's already there. But shots are even. Both players could die at any point. Catching the shield grab, and not catching him with the C4. Getting caught by the C4, forgetting it was placed there. Yeah, Glizzy running away with this lead, not letting him in at all. Definitely being a bit, definitely slowing down, forcing him to approach. If not slowed just a little bit, he's got 4 minutes to play with. So definitely could have been possible, but now sitting at 101, it's looking so hard. Is he gonna make this one back? He is, but very nice roll. If he wants to close this out, he needs to, if he wants to bring this back, he's gotta do something like now. Catching the jump in fair, not gonna get anything off of an air. Shield art, but you know, there was nothing Snake could have thrown out there. Now you're stuck out here with shield art, no button to use. Okay, caught with the F tilt. We're at 141. It's not impossible. It is very hard. Okay, making the proper swap to Buster. The bomb stopping his pressure. Rolling into the up smash. Glizzy Guzzler taking that 3-0 over Nach. Yeah, that was definitely a very rough-looking match for the Shulk. That's one of those things. That's one of those positions where you gotta be comfortable in advantage state, because Snake off stage should be auto dead against most sword characters, to be honest with you. But very, very good play coming from both of our players, and who's playing next? Okay. So, just close it out? Okay. So, it's been a pleasure commentating with you. You know, it's your boy, African Batman. You'll see me around. Y'all have a fantastic Monday evening.
And welcome back, everybody. It's time for Top 8 of Smashtag number 70. I'm very excited to be back here with my boy, Scabs. Hey, what can I say? It's been a little bit since we casted again, so I'm happy to have another chance.
I feel like we got that block at in North Carolina where we did like top 8 of a major, and then since then we haven't worked together more than like 1 or 2 games.
That's true. We've been in a couple different places, so you know, I mean, we've both been busy in our own ways, so it is what it is. So now we got a great chance to see some Smash in action. First up is Alternis versus Krabby. That's going to be our first winners semis that we'll be seeing here for top 8. That's going to be an interesting one. I know that Austin is still in bracket. We've still got Matador in here. It's going to be an interesting setup for top 8.
Exactly. We just saw Mata 3-1 over Sakura, so I'm waiting on the winner of CoinFish versus Great Clash. Bit of an upset on the other side of loser bracket. Wowie 3-1 over Gummy. Yeah. Wowie waiting on the winner. Wowie the Jigglypuff, by the way. Yeah. Waiting on the winner of Nach and Radiant Nova. I am praying we get that losers match coming up.
Yeah, honestly, because Nach is you know, it's been on the come up. I mean, I'd say he's had some really good standout performances here at Smashtag. A couple of really close sets, some upsets here and there. Nach has been really, really grinding, and I know he's finally got some of his controller issues back. He's actually on Pro GCC now, so he's actually like coming out swinging with the good tools.
Okay, yeah, that's one of those where you always hate to see a set decided by the technology rather than the player skill.
Yeah.
Always the worst of all possible worlds. But, I mean, this one coming up, Krabby versus Alternis, I have no idea what we're going to see. Really, this is going to depend on who Alternis decides to bring out here.
Yeah, now we've got the Dark Pit coming out against the Terry. So Terry is the option here for Alternis. He plays Pit, so he should know what this character is hacking.
Yeah, that's always the biggest weakness right there. Whenever you try to have one of these off-meta characters, you consider it's like, okay, maybe I'll even throw a curveball right here. Unfortunately, Alternis, one of his own best hits. The boring?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. You feel a little chip on your shoulder saying like, okay, I know how to beat this character. Trust me, I know more about this character than you'll ever think you know.
Perhaps. But right here, Krabby putting up a good fight so far. Hit multiple hits and really escalated Alternis in the air and
But getting a little too greedy with those power dives. I mean, you gotta be very cautious about how you get in with those burst movement shields. Even if they have a hitbox behind it, if you fall short, you're easily punished.
I love that. Spot dodge. Alternis loves the spot dodge up the middle. Just go ahead and put out that big hitbox right there and dare to do something about it.
Yeah, spot dodge. F tilt is a really solid one too with the intangible leg. He's really good at utilizing that spot dodge cancel that most good characters with a fast enough tilt afterwards can benefit.
Now we're in that second spot right there where you go ahead and make sure the carry stock disappears. But go appears, you know you are in good. But jab the charge on the up lead. The classic from Alternis, a little bit of that safe shield treasure into. I know you're going to drop it. I know you're going to do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. Gave him the false sense of security that you can get out of that shield safely and start doing something here. And now you fall short this time with a dash attack. Very punishable. One grab away from getting a good 30 to 40% here for Alternis.
It feels like that's a very special right there. The minute that you mess up any one of your confirms, the minute that he's grounded, you're just going to go ahead and knock out one of the quick little buttons and then just rack it into the special. It does a solid 40% everything.
Okay, now I think we're starting to get the delays on the power dives too, so this is like really, really good. We're getting a nice switch up on some of the timing, and Alternis getting a space as well.
Orbiters too, coming clutch a little bit right there. But we are going to get power dive, and that is the stock right there on grabbing. You only get the opportunity to make one mistake from there. That character might be a little bit stubby, but those get are so.
Okay, very close here. We were about 7% away from getting go. We have it now, but that was a perfect setup for a potential bustable if he was just 7% too short.
Oh, for sure. That was a wellness check waiting to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Now we've still got a little bit more damage that we got to get past. Terry, a heavy guy, so I was gonna say has very, very high difficulty killing sometimes, and now you're on the edge.
Yeah, the character doesn't really have a ton of. Oh no, please don't get up. Yeah, just look at it for a minute. Oh, he fell out of the multi.
Wow.
That's definitely one of those where you take all that time, all that planning, and every now and then talk about you just know.
I wish I had the ability to have a character that works. Oh, okay, actually, nice arrow. Come on now.
Trying to go ahead and jump around and play around Alternis in the tech situation. The man immediately does standard get up into, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, I mean, the range on that is absurd, so you're going to use it as the anti-air to end all anti-airs.
Oh, for sure. That is a tall mountain to climb to get over that input right there. And game one going to Alternis, and Krabby, like, the stock one advantage was definitely there. We killed Alternis and Terry immediately once go was up. But that's the problem with Terry, is once you start pressing, once he has go, once he's got that like 70 or 80%, when you can go ahead and grab that special resource, good God, he's going to slip away from.
And now for something completely different.
Yeah, this is Alternis in the roulette wheel saying, who do you want to play tonight?
But no, I mean, honestly, he's been playing a lot of hero tonight, and this is him feeling himself, feeling like, okay, look, I can play hero, still win. This character is definitely not the best, but he still makes it work. You get a lot of good reads here, and he is the read master character.
I mean, this is confirmation that Alternis is in fact better. The man doesn't rely on this menu quite a bit. I feel like the neutral for Alternis is solid. It's unspectacular, but when it comes to like combos, plus the condition to go ahead and pull out these buffs, Alternis rocks with best.
Yep, and there we go.
The menu. Speaking of the menu.
You actually got hit with the Hero Day 1 combo. That is legitimately the Hero Day 1 combo.
Accelerado is doing immediate double forward air. What do you do?
Yeah, with oomph, by the way. Like, the extra hit stun on that means that it's so difficult for you to get out, but, I mean, you just jumped at disadvantage, and that's just...
Don't.
You can't.
Simply don't.
You can't do it.
Alright, now, yeah, you didn't take that kamikaze kill.
What a shame. We should have done it. Hocus Pocus, yeah, get him out of here. He's slowed down. You know what to do. But, wait, can you actually
none
get
of
up
those
there?
5 jumps aren't enough. That's hilarious.
Even Pit can't get up there. He just zooms back down full speed.
Alright, forward throw going to go ahead and toss him off stage, but we got this zoom yet again. Chance to get that buff off stage, so it's really difficult to get that spot. No snooze, but thinking about that.
Yeah, all right. And then we charging up a little bit of the frizz. Now trying to get something here. Nice hip grab, I think. Solid movement here from Alternis.
Yeah, that dash grab will certainly do at that kind of % right there. One of his few first options that can actually kill a high percentage.
Get sucked in by that kaboom. Not always optimal.
Put the book down, son. We're fighting.
Yeah, you got to deal with something here. I mean, obviously, Pit doesn't know how to read. I mean, You might need to.
It's like, I don't understand it, and therefore I hate it. Put the book away.
That menu can't stop me because I can't read.
All right, again, so I'm trying to go and get some kind of a ledge counter play here. Krabby, great delay, and that last bit of neutral there. But again, in these next chase situations, it feels like Alternis gets away for free.
Yeah, and even now he's still using some moves that are costing a little bit too much MP. He's just kind of meters out, but still gets a little bit back with these big swinging aerials that he's gotten good spacing on. He does have the ability with some of these things like forward air, back air, and even up tilt to outrange the disjointed pit.
I feel like this is the biggest problem with Hero, though. How do you actually catch a pit? Like, if pit's going to be going ahead and standing at like mid to long distance, fitting to those arrows, what do you actually do out there? You can take away menu, plus you can also pressure.
You have to preemptively throw out moves. And that's the danger of Hero. It's like if you know where they're going to be, you can predict that kind of stuff, great, you can get something off of it. But if you're missing out on some of these situations, you have to reset to neutral constantly.
Yeah, if you're playing a mid-range where you can actually do stuff and pop up motors and pop up projectiles, yeah, it becomes super, super difficult. There's the back end. I feel like Krabby is that kill within half a minute and a half, and Alternis ends up giving up the stock first.
Right, we talked about how Pit might
you
have
have
trouble
double
killing, but it feels like Hero is the one doing that. Krabby, now,
That'll
the up throw. The up throw gotcha. But yeah, Pit, you know, I mean, I think Pit killed it 110 or something like that with the back air there. That's actually really solid for Pit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just short and small cloud back ish. It has almost the same range in it. It's almost the same on shield. The problem is the range.
Yeah. Okay, trying to break the orbiters, but can't do it with a dinky forward air like that. You're not going to get the damage. Look at all of this good combo string. Krabby's racking up the damage.
Love that pivot grab too at the very end of that string. Just like taking advantage of the fact that Hero's range isn't really the best.
Yeah. Hero has some good range and a couple good moves. And right now we're getting the big upswing of the up tilt as well. That's going to be a nice way to cover platform, but still, every time you see the arrow come out when he's got bounce on him, I think we're actually going to get that with the up smash. Very interesting. Get it close, but very nice play from Sakura.
You gotta talk about when you get that entire thing up. My man Krabby pulled out the arrow, pointed it at a hero with bounce on, and then fired it up. And then immediately Alternis like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get the punish here. And then the spot dodge came out. It was 100% a bait by Krabby, and a masterful one at that. Caught Alternis champing at the pit, trying to get that hit, and appropriately punished with the up smash.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, when you phrase it like that, that bait looked pretty sick.
So now, this is the Alternis special at Smashtag, it feels like, is that you win with your mains, and then you go ahead and bring out the secondaries, lose with the secondaries, close matches, and then it becomes, when does the main come back out?
Yeah, I mean, he knows that it was, you know, it was close enough. There's like, it was 90% on pit. He probably could have got some cheese, and one hit could have decided it. But we're going to go back to it because this is the double pick, the stage and the character. We've got Smashville, and we've got Terry here. I think that's a really solid pick right here.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Krabby should ban it for the secondaries, instead letting this one do this one of Terry's not his best, but just flat out. How does Pit actually run away with the stage, and what do you do when you're pinned in the corner right there?
Yeah, get popped up into a very excellently placed down air spike. There's so much here that Alternis can do. All of the movement tools that Terry has, the burn knuckle, the crack shoot, they're all amplified on a smaller stage like this. And right now, you can see Krabby trying to figure out how to control the space better than Alternis, but falling short.
Jump in the corner yet again, but good use of that new player. Aggressive one. Swap places. Good carry into that air. I really think that into the crack shoot to actually catch Krabby from the away. I love Alternis' shot. It just feels like there's a new way to every single time he makes a capture.
Yeah, he's definitely got some really good rhythm built up and getting the wrong hit. The down air popping up, Alternis potentially saving him. He's got to make up for lost ground, especially since you finally are able to see that first stock. Didn't want to deal with a ghost problem.
What a greedy down air. So plus two from Alternis. Alternis literally drifted on top of the pit, who was just standing there ready to let that up smash rip. Like, no, I can't get it down.
And mashing out of disadvantage, Alternis gets so much here.
I mean, it's the end. It rewards mashing out of disadvantage sometimes.
Yeah, especially at low percent. It's not like Krabby was doing things with too much knockback. It was kind of inevitable, but...
Oh, you actually see the punch right there with the forward smash the first hit. Go see that spot. Wow. Actually, yeah, you talked about going aggressive talk about the advantage. We'll talk about that one.
But it was really smart of Alternis to also save the jump and use it to overtake Krabby in that moment, knowing he can kind of fall with that back air. Very nice. Uh-oh.
It's not done yet. A little bit dicey right here. Parry with go, full stage control.
Yeah, but the one winning part here is you have the spot dodge, and that's just enough to get the kill here.
Did he actually spot dodge out of that? It looked
Yeah.
like it was Slushie shield the initial hit and then spot dodge out of it.
I
Great
think-
credit to mind for Krabby understanding that.
Well, it's a very, so the hitbox is not active for more than like a couple frames at most. It's like the animation is a lot longer, so it looks like it's deceptively long. But if you spot dodge it, you can usually get it right with the time.
We're going to go ahead and get back to edge here on the side. This man is just super greedy with these high recoveries. So far, Krabby a little bit nervous.
Oh,
It's the right direction, and that might be the stop, but no. Solid PI and a definitely kill.
Yeah, oh, but they were right back into it, and this time we're going up. Yeah, the elevator option. That's just so easy for Alternis to switch up on a dime. He follows up on your SDI, knows where you're trying to get out of on the jab, and then he just executes properly. I mean, you could do so much things. This is almost like I'm not going to say it's an option select, but it's kind of near like it because you're holding down while you're trying to do stuff anyway, right? And then you just end up, oh, I went up and pressed a button. Oh, there it is, up B. Oh, we got it.
In addition, that's definitely one of those options that beats any kind of attempt to hit aggressive options at disadvantage. Once you have that true input by the charge, Terry's legs become invulnerable. It's one of those spots where if you're just trying to get a down air out or even a neutral air out, it's just going to lose flat out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, you know, good for him. He's still able to benefit. Now we're back on to it. We're gonna
keep spinning that.
We're gonna take a one-way trip to a game 5 here, boys.
Perhaps. Otherwise, let's see if Alternis' decision to go ahead and bet it all on black in this neutral situation. Might come back to bite us.
Well, I was gonna say maybe with the triplat situation that we're facing here, he might find a little bit more leverage. He's still looking for some of the same simple combos and stuff that you gotta get if you're hero.
So I feel like one of the other things that Hero gives Alternis in this matchup, we're seeing part of the fight is what again, is that Krabby definitely plays limitation a little bit better. That's just kind of what makes happen. It doesn't get back and force you in. So also if he ever gets down, it's like, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and use my book and my buff.
Right. If we get double power-up buffs, this is gonna hurt. If he lands a hit, it's gonna be solid. So that's why Krabby's trying to make the most of these multi-hit moves and playing back as far as you can. Nice spacing to run back to avoid the dash attack.
Yeah, I love it when Alternis goes on one of those sellout situations. Like, this probably isn't going to hit, but if it do, then
Yeah, dash attack with both of those is pretty nasty. But oh, we actually, let's say usually you can mash out a little bit faster while you're still in the air. So still got a little bit more leverage to fall off.
and no accelerado right there, so Krabby definitely feels safe to go super deep right there.
Yeah, now the shield is whittled so low that like even Sizz is gonna poke through. Kaboom is gonna completely shatter the shield.
Look at this man trying to dash dance on Krabby. Alternis is trying to get the 1-2.
Again with the dash attacks, Alternis getting greedy as hell.
I mean, he do be hitting a little bit of a This man just feels like he wants to go ahead and land that avian, not content for the jab to set up the body blow. He wants to go ahead and get the knockout ASAP.
But I mean, I hate to say it, but that's kind of what Hero is relegated to. You have to go for a lot of these big things. You have to go for a lot of the big predicting hits.
But that might be what he wants.
Actually,
it's
yes.
the first hit. So you never, it's kind of like a hit.
Yeah.
You have to be Krabby.
Yeah, I think FTL 1 is, I think it might be like -8 on shield, so it's like, it's not ideal, but it is okay, and I think you end up just being able to drop out, but it's also invincible in the swing, so that's big.
Feel he had 0%. The man's got already going.
Ah!
He gets the full slash.
He didn't, you could have just done Hatchet Man, and probably could have killed.
Or you could have just gone back a couple times without.
Yeah, I could have got Oomph or something like that, or Psych Up, and then, you know, get them forward smash. Oh, well, whatever.
Definitely a little bit of a lackluster shield punish. I'm just going to go back to the last one.
It's okay, you got 50% off of it. We're not gonna sneer at that, I suppose.
I mean, I'm out here to see one. I don't know about you.
Oh, definitely. This is the gladiatorial fight that I'm looking for.
How did that outspace that? Like a down here, like beating out the rather?
I don't know. It was smoke and mirrors.
There's certainly an enigma right here. How we all know what all these are going.
Right. We did a couple tech situations. Krabby's just not picking up on the right side. I think he's pre-cooking his punishes.
I'm really big it feels like that DI.
No way.
Immediate check, or immediate DI check right there. Instant toss and
And I feel like there was enough time to course correct, but we still end up dying off the angle. Wow, what a crazy time. So
I don't think he touched ground. Oh no, he did. So he double jump with the snipe off stage and cannot get the zoom and no MP either.
Actually, really well placed arrows. Like that was so smart for Krabby.
Right, take
like
a minute to think about
sniper.
what you did. A full minute. Oh, okay, all right. We
Wow.
got a solid
Interesting. Yeah, we do force Alternis to the platform. We can get some good conversions here. This is good.
Oh, got the wrong direction of the arrow right there. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that punish. Instead, Krabby. Love that leg pressure. On the side, from Alternis. And then look at that. Save pressure right there.
Yeah, but instantly we go a little bit too ham, and Krabby loses stage control. Alternis able to put the pressure back on. Actually catches the air-to-air with the sizzle. Oh, that's nice. A little half-stage punish.
This technically up barely enough speed to capitalize off of that unforced error.
All right, game 5, baby. What did I say? You brought the hero out, and I mean, I'm just saying it's 0-for-2 now.
Exactly. So, are we back to the Terry, or we think we're going the Mac?
Gotta be. He wants to win the set.
True.
He wants to win the set, and I think he recognizes that he can't go crazy. If we go to FD, we actually might see hero though. No, if it's FD, we probably will see Terry.
I mean, you could even try Nach on FD if you really wanted to. It feels like Mac Pit is not particularly great, so I can see why you.
That's true, but I would not do Mac Pit. Personally, I think he knows better.
Well, I mean, you say that, but this is game 5 because of the 2 heroes. He knows
yeah,
better, but
yeah.
He's got a little something speaking.
He did it when he was up. I'll say that. He did it when he was up. He had the room to play with, and yeah, okay, we lose a couple. It adds to the spice of the set. It adds to the drama, okay? I'm here for it.
I mean, you're the one thinking that he's actually got a game plan here. I think he's just speaking to the spirits, doing what they tell him.
That's fine. Call him Lily. I don't know what he's hearing. All right, but we've still got a little bit more pressure to deal with here in terms of PS2 long stage, so we've got to deal with the arrows appropriately, and with Terry's speed, it can sometimes be tough to get in on Pit.
Yeah, that is definitely a good thing. You have to go ahead and keep like this with multiple. Okay, why was I not safe at like 8?
Couldn't tell you,
but like a word. Pyramithra would never.
Oh, well, see, we've actually got some interesting conditions built up here for Alternis. Krabby starting to spot dodge out of reaction on these ledge situations. I think Alternis, if he's able to capitalize even further on what he was just doing, we might see bigger punishment.
I would not be surprised if he's punishment right now. It is a solid one on Terry. This is the rate of Krabby.
It's tough. Yeah, you can see how menacing Alternis is when he starts running in. Krabby has to see stage control. Still getting those up smash punishes on platform, no matter what the stage.
I feel like that was a technical right from Alternis. He was trying to hit cancel the Krabby too, and he didn't quite work out. And Krabby finally not too much here. The wrong direction. No auto run around here on the pit side. Solid punish.
Yeah, imagine. And of course, like, Terry can't do anything here to pit ledge hang. We've already seen that. He's unable to really punish. He has to wait for the get up on him.
This also feels like it might be Krabby.
That is true.
Pretty amazing start to this game. Alternis messing up the Krabby.
Yeah, this inputs are going to be the death of this set for him if he's not careful. He's got to clutch it up with the Terry.
And at 56%, this is certainly going to all
I was going to say, like, yeah, sure, there's a deficit here, about 50%. Does it really matter? Because if you get him to 40 more and he's all of a sudden swinging for hits.
Also, we talked about that spot dodge cancel. I'm still actually getting the hitbox on mid neutral air. He has to.
Down. Okay, it's getting more even by the second, and now it looks like Alternis starting to exert control again.
it seems like a lot of these like grab cases are paying off. Just a couple like jump grabs, and every single time you command like standards and all that.
Yeah, and every time Alternis is getting one of these straight hits, it's just defeating Krabby's drive. It just seems like he's getting pushed to the corner again and again. And now that we've got Go on the board, it's neutral. Get a Buster Wolf!
What about this Buster, my friend? I'm hoping up a couple of extra responses. Are you okay?
Oh man, Willie would be proud, honestly.
Sure. All right, are we gonna actually get back to 3? We are. And get up blown up with the grab, but already out there.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? He asked.
Not a second.
We'll just say yes for now.
Next one, definitely.
Oh my, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. Those spot dodges on reaction. You can tell Krabby is playing so scared. Alternis has beat that confidence out of him, and now he's going for these spot dodges. These delayed power dunks are gonna be the death of the set for Krabby in the end. That's crazy.
Turns out that man ain't okay.
Guess
The
not.
wellness check certainly needed.
Yeah, definitely. It hurt to see, but Alternis, you know, it was a beginning of a game that was rather rough. And then he ended up turning it around. So still has the comeback factor. Not always just the comeback factor. He was just playing a better neutral towards the end.
That's really what it was, is that Krabby had like 2 or 3 guesses that did not pan out whatsoever. And whenever that happens, Terry is just one of the most consistent characters of the game at applying that 35 to 50 damage.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, Terry has very, very good, reliable confirms. Some of the bread and butter combos that any character would dream of.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you're able to consistently get those on these close range scraps, like you're able to do it off the jab, and you can do it in multiple different combo routes, it's really nice. It's very privileged. So that plus all the finishes that Terry does have out of his normal pop-up angles, solid. You can't ask for anything more.
Yeah, just the margin for error just so low in those spots. So let's see if we can't provide a bit of an update. We have Nach 3-1 over Radiant Nova. So Wowie and Nach can be off stream. We are going to be getting Glizzy Guzzler versus Austin, followed by Matador versus Great Clash. So,
Okay, interesting. Great Clash, the Bayonetta.
Exactly, 3-1 over CoinFish action.
Hero in darkness sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
It was absolutely
I
lovely.
mean, there was some swinging. There was a little bit too much swinging.
You got to work on the steel break
The
punishes. though, my man.
50%
I
steel
expected-
break punish,
You got to go back
though.
in that menu
You
a
really
couple
got
more
him.
times.
Fish for something. Yeah, if it crit.
If
I
it
mean,
crit,
you
though.
fish
Yeah,
for the
it's-
crit. That's fine. That's fine. If he
But
fishes
if
for the
you're real,
crit,
though, you go for
I
thwack.
understand that. You roll the dice.
You got to commit to the bit. You have.
All right.
Oh, good
well,
stuff, though. Good stuff.
we'll
though.
see what Alternis is bringing in winners finals, which is where he has set himself up to be later on down the line. We're still a couple sets away from that, but let's take a look at Glizzy Guzzler's run up until now. So he did beat Nach 3-0. That was Snake versus.
Pam. I believe.
Oh really? Wait, Nach played Pam and not Shulk?
No, Shulk. I'm sorry. Shulk looks a lot like Mythra.
Oh yeah, no, I get them mixed up all the time too.
All right, but we got Notch, and then Milkus was the other person. This man really only played 2 games so far.
2 sets, yeah. I mean, looks like
Also
it.
got a DQ. Yeah.
Oh, with the DQ, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
but
that'll do.
that's okay. Either way, Austin and Glizzy Guzzler. It's been, this is the other side of winners semis. So it's been a while since I've seen Austin play, but the Mega Man is obviously a force to be reckoned with, no matter where or when.
Also, this is perhaps one of the most annoying matches for Snake. Snake may dislike this quite a bit because you just don't have any opportunity to set up. You're trying to go ahead and pull grenades and get a grenade throws. Eat these
Metal
lemons.
Blade. Well, yeah,
You're a good source of protein.
yeah, that's true. I mean, there's so much that dude, this is the projectile menace. Like 5 different projectiles that you're throwing out in different rhythms and patterns, and Austin can out-smother Snake, which is normally what Snake is best at. That's smothering with the grenades.
In addition, the weight differential is not there. Snake relies on those trades, and then the fact that he's a little bit bulkier than the average character, you go ahead and get the most advantage out there. The Mega Man can match him pound for pound.
Yeah, that's true. This guy is kind of heavy. He's a lot more heavy than you give him credit for. So we're trying to punish some of these higher recoveries as well on the Cypher, getting a little bit too close to comfort on the C4, still getting too, maybe not tunnel vision, but too aggressive. I was just kind of swinging and clicking together, forgetting where that is.
Oh, and gets the back air out of that Aaron explosion in the corner right there. Guzzler, we're unnoticed all of a sudden.
Yeah, this is the pressure that I wanted to see out the gate from Austin, and we are definitely getting it. His movement experimentation is actually crazy here.
Yeah, for sure. The way bouncing here versus these two checkouts right here. Otherwise, how the heck does Mega Man get down? Basically, just all you have to do is sell out for down air, and if Snake waits it out and it's going to the up tilt, then
that is true, but down air being ranged for Mega Man is really and that's the one conditioning tool that you might have to watch out for later on down the line. But right now, wait! Oh my God! You got the up smash in time! What?
Finally, that move is not safe on shield whatsoever. It's like minus 15 or 16 or so. So if you have a quick up smash, just do it. It really let the man know.
That's crazy. Okay, so we've still got some nice punishes. I'd love to see it. And the leaf shield to fade back into it, as well as the coverage with the forward smash. I mean, it seems like Austin's just going absolutely buck wild right now.
In addition to low recovery punish a couple times in a row, Guzzler may have to go ahead and start behind by going as high as possible here to avoid reckless edge from him.
Yeah, for real. And the angle down Metal Blade seems like he has all the setups on blocking game one. Blizzard Guzzler just cannot get a moment to breathe.
I told you this is the thing he's not like. I think you can see why too. The up air is going to be a terrifying problem because how do you drop the on?
I mean, I can see it being a problem even when it's like a campier Mega Man, but right now, Austin's not playing that way.
Yeah, this man he has no quit. The 10 has been left at home. He wants to swing.
No, he's just brought a sleeping bag and he's going out wherever.
Exactly. He's a sleeping bag, but not for him. Look at Guzzler like that.
Oh, man. More like a body bag at this point. It feels like Blizzard Guzzler are on the verge of taking a rage-powered Mega Man up smash to the face again.
And this might be the time for Mega Man to go ahead and let him know. It's like, I got a pretty good up tilt here, you want me?
Yeah. Matter of time before some of these Crash Bombers start setting up for another potential guaranteed kill. Oh, and has the ability to run up, almost gets that up smash too, by the way.
You know, if you went for the down smash, I think that would have worked. The problem is that up smash is both.
That's true. Oh man, okay. Next time, who knows? Either way, the shield pressure is starting to come in clutch as well. 153, there's no way back for 3. The jump fade back there is so solid.
What I really love about those styles is that the man is busted, but did you see the patience in a lot of them? Yeah. Like the jump and the fade back, the recognition that I know that the Cypher is going to pop up eventually, but there's going to be a spot where you have to let it go. So I'm going to go ahead and wait until you have no options left.
Right, and it's also the presence of getting like right up in his face, then jumping back. Knowing that like you being so close means that he's going to be looking for an early exit. Then you catch him on that release. So it's really nice.
Great recognition from game one. He doesn't want to. The game plan has a bit of an adaptation here for this is going to be swift.
Yeah, I mean, Austin is forcing so many panic options out of Slushie Guzzler from the jump. And here on Hollow Bastion, I think a lot of that's going to be amplified by some really nice off-the-top kills from Mega Man. You got to be careful how we're going about it.
Plus, the up airs have already started to be a problem. Snake's won the stage because he gives them the ability to control space with that C4. But you know what? If you just go ahead and put a barrage of up airs right there, you ain't going to have no time to hit that C4.
Okay, looking for a couple more landing options just to give yourself some more presence. And wow,
that's a brave grab. I really think that.
Grenade still getting him out of harm's way for a moment.
No
there it is
way.
again. You actually get it.
Actually using the up to grounding to get up there. Like the mind pros is saying, I know that Snakes want to go high, but they want to exploit the fact that they don't have necessarily disadvantage that high. Just go ahead and toss out that blue box and dare them to hold up.
Right, they love taking the easy route out by just going to center stage from the top and going straight down, and then maybe reversing their way down with some grenade pulls and try to do some movement mix-up. But I was just cut that out from the, like, did not allow it.
Well, that right there, standard get up and jab is definitely not going to go. Not going to send Mega Man into another awkward spot where you have to recover around the gun. I was perfectly the man went ahead and that little half circle around the edge. Okay, there's no hitbox in your up beat. Well, Kirk's done.
Right, and got the air dodge out of Austin as well. Very crucial. Oh, wow! Perfect spot dodge.
Also, a little bit of over-aggressive on the up smash. Like, I understand that the up smash is a really good move, but you get 88, my friend. Yeah. Calm yourself a little bit.
Okay, I mean, interesting. This Cypher actually helping out. Very nice stuff. Still going for the Crash Bomber stuff. Not able to really get some sticks like you want to. He does force the angles.
I am mad that a grenade is higher.
Wow. Yeah, sure. I'm just surprised Glizzy Guzzler was able to get that up air. Very well placed with the drift.
Hard something's not going to work out, but again, the spot out of by the boys match, that is like the class. I feel like anytime, like they're in mid distance, and they're just charging up that move there, 100% great.
Right.
Let's look at this double jump right here, but no pressure on the Guzzler. Just want to go ahead and hear Jason.
Trying to set up a little bit on the platform as well. Glizzy Guzzler's getting a stage control moment. We are getting some aerial stuff in. Multi-hit down air into the bot there. Now we catch that drift back in with the up tilt. This is a lot more tenable for Glizzy Guzzler. I think he's gotten a lot better in the neutral, and he slowed down the pace just enough.
Yeah, it definitely feels like an over-aggressive option that sometimes coming back to bite him, but really, like when you've got full stage control in this spot, it feels like Guzzler's got some room. Look at that pressure. That was so sick, but great recognition from Guzzler that you just couldn't feel in that spot.
Right, and we're getting a lot of up tilt right now from Aus. Even at these low percents, like Snake's not dying, but we are looking for the upper kill. Still gonna get it off the side here. Well charged forward smash. I don't know. GG just got right up in there.
Dog, that was the worst possible time to get up.
Yep.
That was one of those where you could have gotten up when it was like half charged and you may not have died. When it was 3/4 charged, maybe you lived. But in that spot, fully charged, literally the last second that Mega Man could possibly hold it. Yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah. Oops. Oh well, it is what it is. You know, you have so many opportunities to make a play, and then you end up getting up into the forward smash. That's just how life works, I guess.
Yeah, what can you do? Sometimes you guess wrong.
Yeah.
So you are committed to mistake. Again, I feel like this is pretty neutral.
I will say, like, yeah, it is just because they're both from a couple of characters. A stage that promotes campiness, but these two players playing anything but. So I'll say there's just a lot more room for them to get their combos and a lot more neutral interaction.
True. No, I would say it's a good point though that this is really only favorite when you can give the aggressive. Perhaps you would have gone for like a smaller stage or doesn't make more stage.
I find that like some smaller stages can actually get a little cramped with the snake explosions. Plus C4, you want to have this far, give yourself a lot of distance around that.
Guzzler stuck in the corner now. These spots are great shield pressure. Look at those buttons that are losing. Lizzie trying to go ahead and get the set up for positive damage. It feels like we're seeing a lot of like Mega Man meat and
yeah, and now the edge guard's starting to rack up a lot of damage. Nice pop up from the Metal Blade into the stick of the Crash Bomber. Austin getting all of this and more. Well placed up tilt on the platform. This is looking good.
Crash Bomb is out. Good pressure there, but not too much of a punish right there on the grab directly on the rear.
Yeah, we're really fishing for this down air now.
I feel like the down air on the Snake side actually might be the answer for some of this pressure right here. That is like a range of move. That's like 20%. It is absurd as a get off into this match. That might very well be what GG needs.
That is true, but it is a little committal. Nice. You forgot where it was. An instinctive roll out seals your doom.
Yeah, I feel like in that spot, go ahead and roll out. You get immediate support detonation. You roll in and react to the up tilt.
I was still doing the right thing by getting these cancels on some of Glizzy Guzzler's moves, especially the multi-hit ones. They're just throwing out the pellets. It's just one pellet. He's not really throwing out more than like one or two at a time.
Did that jab hit behind Snake? I don't like that.
I don't know. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that.
Same. I'll go ahead and just file that into like the repressed memory.
Exactly. What memory? I don't remember. All right.
Grenades are back out right here. Again, around that, but talk about the percentage there. Looks like he's solid game.
Oh, and then almost able to grab ledge too. This is an edge guard to die for, and I mean you got to be very careful here because you hit one wrong move and you're just dead. It looks like that is true for Austin. He tried to hit the Cypher, which is fair, wasn't able to.
I mean, you got to correct it. It wasn't an edge guard to die for, just specified.
True. Either way, we're gonna get another one of those little bit mid-range forward smashes. Just hoping for something. That's the spaghetti.
Sure. Crash Bomb is out. Look at the shield pressure in that spot. That's one of those where I feel like sometimes it's just meant to go like you don't get sold.
We're a little optimistic to the up smash as well, but we're still getting the pokes with the back airs. There's still a lot more here that Glizzy Guzzler has to do. He's giving himself some more extra credit, but he's going to fall off the Cypher straight into another death spiral.
Based on this, he understands how to approach the match. It feels like right here. I'm a little bit worried that if he doesn't push this one up, we might see Gabby not a complete reverse 3-0 as lost.
You are right. I mean, the games are getting closer and closer every time. Still, Glizzy Guzzler, he's got to clutch it out. Even though there has been a couple of last hit scenarios thus far, he's got to make sure that he is the one who comes out on top, because here, this could go either way.
Definitely not going to go to the spot. That is quite still right here using the other. To get back into the same time. There's that down here. How does he the weak hit up tilt. Austin had the right idea right there, but the wrong hitbox.
That is the funniest thing. I watched that happen almost in slow motion, being like, damn, what if he ended up getting hit by the up smash when he comes back down? And I mean, yeah, I thought maybe the up tilt would have killed, but it ended up not kill screening, and then that ended up making things a little bit scarier.
I think it was a little bit too long ranged.
Yeah.
It was one of those spots where just like ever so slightly off right there.
Yeah, you're not close range enough to actually get the full hit that you need, and that would have potentially prolonged the set, but did not.
Oh my God!
That's
so what a
crazy.
way to end it. That's
Yeah.
definitely a you thought moment right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is an interesting development. I mean, when sets end like that, you always have to wonder, like, wait, what?
Yeah, that actually wasn't the end of the set. I was sitting there taking for a minute. Glizzy Guzzler got credit for winning the first two games. Austin won the first two, didn't they? That's 2-1. Am I wrong here?
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah, exactly.
you're right. You're right.
Okay, yeah, we are back here. I was taking a moment there.
Oh.
There we go. I'm sitting there like, wait a minute.
Yeah, okay,
Guzzler
now
got
I'm
that
confused. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, wait, I thought you saw.
Woo, it did prolong the set,
Yeah,
so we
exactly.
did get it. I was like, wait a second. I was like saying, oh, that's not right.
Yeah, when it got to the end there, I'm just like, 3-0? Maybe I turned away a little bit too early, but it seems like we were not the only ones.
Maybe it was all a dream, Scabs.
Perhaps.
Bobby Scar moment.
Exactly.
All right.
About parallel.
I mean, but how do you feel about the perception of our world in this game?
It's too late here for metaphysics right now.
All right.
You can get into the philosophical reality of whether or not universes are real or really.
Do you think Sakura is in the universe of Smash Brothers? Do you think he personally is like has himself in the headcanon somewhere?
Oh yeah,
Is he Galeen?
He's-
Or is
he's-
he? Oh,
the voice is deeper, you know?
oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Interesting. You learn something new every day.
That is his first time.
Okay. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. I can only think of the one where it's like the Kirby TV show, and he sounds like a guy from Brooklyn.
True, yeah, exactly. It's the worst.
Damn, Kirby!
I hate that so much.
What the hell?
Somebody needs to actually. It might be a moment.
Yeah, true. All right, so we've still got an interesting game 4 here. Actually real, not fake. On Hollow Bastion, we're back here. This is an interesting stage. And, wow, 3 stocks have already gone by.
I mean, this is one where GG actually picked this as his own counter. So clearly has his own confidence right here. We saw a little bit why early on the up tilt can actually land on top platform. Plus those up airs, such a good sharp so far. But this is a desperate start to a do or die situation.
Oh, especially these one of those grabs and actually the up tilt being able to land directly on the platform. A really, really nice fail state for Austin. Ah! Okay, he's dead.
The old empty short hop right there into the up tilt. Lovely play right there from Austin to clutch out that run.
Yeah, that's crazy. 2.5 minute game, by the way.
Yep. Can't be matchup, by the way.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
All right, so after the biggest fake out of all time, where it faked out both commentators and production and the TO,
We were all
the 3-0
fooled.
was already entered in there.
We were all fooled. I
We were
saw
all
a wacky end and I was like, my brain turned off.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't help it.
Saw the kill screen immediately, like, yep, just give him the set.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I don't care. I was like, who won it? Oh, it must have been Gliss. It must have been Austin, right? Who knows? Anyway.
So it looks like we're going to have Austin and Alternis and winners finals.
Nice.
But we're going to be taking a little bit of break right now to bring you losers round 3, Matador versus Great Clash, as yet another update. Wowie continuing the run of all time, perhaps, beating Nach 3-0.
Shulk with
I haven't
with
seen wowie play ever.
Jigglypuff.
Like, this is crazy. I can't
I
wait
saw
to actually
wowie last week. It was very, I mean, honestly, very solid.
Puff.
Very solid Puff. I mean, I'm just saying, very solid run last week. I'm trying to think of like, they brought a couple really like good players to close sets, and I don't remember exactly what happened. But I mean, I know that I was like, wow, we kind of got it. I don't know what it is, but it's the good drift. It's like the kind of committal, non-committal options. There's just a lot that Jigglypuff can do, especially in a meta like ours. So
It's
even
definitely an
against
anti-meta
Shulk, I
character,
guess.
except for, like, if you don't run into big sorties, then you're good.
But you beat the biggest sortie in the one of the biggest sorties in the game
That wasn't Cloud. It was Shulk, right?
with a 3-0.
Okay, Shulk Puff
Beating
is
Shulk
actually like
3-0.
super stupid because if you go ahead and rest out of confirms, then every now and then Shulk explodes at like 20.
Oh, that makes sense.
So like a lot of Shulk's confirms are like pretty tight. So you're either killing off of stray hits, and Jigglypuff can actually react to stray hits pretty well with neutral air dodge, or you're trying to go ahead and get them combo confirms, and if you are, you might just get rested.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And I mean, God forbid you're, popping up the wrong art while that's happening.
Yeah, exactly. If you got Smash out, just say goodbye at 40%.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
enough of that. We have Matador and Great Clash. Why don't you talk a little bit about these players stepping up to the
So,
plate now?
Matador, obviously, one of the best Warriors in the entire country.
Oh, for
I would
sure.
argue. So he is the Matador. Like he is the guy who has been time and time again in MDVA tested, a very regular player. We all know Matador at this point. Great Clash though, I'm not really sure about.
So a Bayonetta main that has been making a lot of noise at this venue in particular. Haven't seen Great Clash elsewhere particularly frequently,
Interesting.
but making top 8 runs on every single Smashtag arena that I've been to.
Okay.
And good God, is this Bayo aggressive?
Okay.
Like in a way that I don't typically see. This is a play style that you don't think of when you typically think of Bayo. You usually think, oh, we're going to get a lot of up B out of shields. We're going to get like the wall of back airs. No, Great Clash goes in and makes it work.
Okay, cool. I'm very interested to see that then, because that's not something that we're really used to seeing. We're not really used to seeing too much Bayonetta at all, at least in our region, save for the occasion that Mighty Dialga goes out to a tournament or something like that, or Montrose is deciding to play Bayonetta in one of his 5-7 different characters.
Montrose Bayo actually pretty solid though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm not, nothing to say, nothing to speak ill of the Montrose Bayo. It just doesn't happen as often because he plays like so many characters.
So I'm curious who actually knocked Great Clash down, as this would look like an early appearance in losers bracket. Guaranteed 7th already with this run. It looks like it was Austin.
Oh, it was Austin. Okay. So it was Austin. Okay, that makes sense. So obviously a very aggressive Mega Man beating an aggressive Bayonetta. I feel like if played on face, the matchup should go about that way.
Yeah, I could definitely see Mega Man just being able to outfox and outbox Bayo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Because like the projectiles are going to be an insane pressure.
I love it when this happens, by the way, when one player's just like horribly out of focus.
That's okay. Matador is that's how Matador sees himself. He's like very blurry.
He
just
sees
like
the world through like 40/20 vision.
Yeah, right now he is like we've got like the Drunko vision. All right, so Wario versus Bayonetta. We've seen this matchup a little bit in this game, but I would say more so in the last one. This is, because Bayonetta is not as she once was, and Wario has got a lot more consistency as time goes on. Like the Warriors, they got a little bit nerfed, but they're still consistent.
So I've seen a lot of this matchup in the Blue actually. You see Blue Forever versus Gluto, of course.
Sure.
That's one of those where actually Gluto was on the losing end quite a bit until relatively recently. And primarily the reason why is kind of what we're seeing right here. Wario likes to air, likes to approach with that lingering neutral air, and Bayo don't get a damn about it. So you're going to have to play grounded right here, and Nata taking a moment to adapt to that playstyle. So far, it has been just trade city here, and it has not been going his favor.
Yeah, but he is DIing the up tilts to avoid the back airs appropriately so far. He's prolonging his life for at least a short time. He's got to get some of these setups on ledge, which can be very potent. He loves viewing his fight play, but right now it might pale in comparison to what Great Clash is cooking here on ledge.
But look at the risk reward right there. The Mata went for a back air to try to punish Gray's like jumping at him, and then just immediately took another 40% loss health savings. I just feel like that's the problem with this matchup, is that anytime Wario wants to hop around, you best be coming correct. Otherwise, Gray might find his stops early and often. Look at the percentage differential already.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of hurt box shifting there as you go for the back air to keep around the intangible head of the up smash. Really nice stuff. Gray Clash already showing a lot of that same aggression that you talked about, Scabs. I think it's starting to pay off.
There we go, a little bit of an up smash. Air right there with the aggressive down air from Gray Clash.
Okay, again, looking for the up smash. I don't know. We're getting a little bit too tunnel vision on that one.
And then again, you just try to jump at Gray, then eventually get punished for it. So what are Warriors grounded anti-air basically up tilt smash? That's it.
Uh-oh. Yep, double ABK looking for some really nice conversions and punishes. Matador's going to need this block more than ever now, especially as we get the double parry.
Yeah, I'm really digging that response right there. Mata gets the parry, so Gray immediately responds in kind.
Uh-oh.
Tries the aggressive option. Where you get this double. What was that? What was that drop? I think we were trying to get like a single hit jab and a dash attack maybe. Instead it came out with a double jab.
Yeah, it's like, guess what? Jab kills. Why do you need to do that?
Yeah, I'm probably not at that percent with a heavy Wario, but
I don't know. It was 150, I thought. So maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. But we've still got a couple of situations here. Looking for parries as well. I mean, Gray Clash is getting a lot of good leverage off of that.
the SDI from Mata has been pretty solid so far, but I mean, it just hasn't been helping out.
Right. And now he needs one of those WAP confirms ASAP.
Ask and you shall receive. Not quite. Mata decides not to go ahead and let her rip. Even that's the last stock, perhaps. But I think if you get a setup right here in the next 20% or something,
yeah, I mean, he recognizes that he can't delay long enough to get a second, so he probably wants to save it for the big finish. Try to take the stock traditional. You got a couple tools to do it. Back air, forward tilt, dash attack. If you can get a down tilt into it, you can do something here.
tried for the down air instead, but now we got the parry, the dash attack, not going to connect. That's within, failing, bail out, and then great to lose. Great to get that dash grab.
What an interesting trade that was. Heel slide getting caught out, and Matador still getting caught. Maybe carried up the top here? No, good DI.
Yeah, the angle on that one is super easy for DI. Down tilt dash attack, you talked about this. Max Race Wario, WAP on deck. What we got now? Show us.
Well, off the Angel platform into forward smash, going to give Matador all the time he needs to wait out that Angel platform vulnerability, and now we just get a couple more of those nice mix-ups. This is where Wario's wackiness exhibited by Matador can actually do something here. You can completely dismantle this last stock by going with some unconventional stuff.
I mean, you already saw just he rolled into the standard get up and tried to raise the loop on him twice. Not quite working out, trying for that lingering neutral air, the up tilt also not going to connect. Back air not going to connect. Great Clash doing a fairly solid job of playing anti-WAP right
Oh
here.
my god, Matador is frothing at the mouth for one of these punishes, trying to get anything, trying to bust out of the corner. However he can, he's looking for the WAP. He's so greedy on it, he's not going to get it.
He's dead. Then after that forward tilt, or up tilt rather, and the edge, he didn't let her rip. Like, it was at 30 or 40%. He must know his percentages, or perhaps he actually raised the guy away. But I mean, if you're ever going to get a chance to try it, I think it's there.
Makes sense.
Real talk, I think that Warriors in general need to start going for three-quarter WAPs more. The full WAP, yes, it's an incredible comeback mechanic, but the problem is the big nerf that they gave it wasn't nerfing its kill power, but its startup.
Yeah.
Makes the combo so much tighter. Instead, get these half WAPs to kill at 70 instead of the full WAPs.
Yeah, you lose that couple frames, and all of a sudden, like, things get a lot more difficult. And I mean, I will say, Matador uses three-quarter a lot. Like, he is one of the people that I've seen do three-quarter, like, the most. He's just not doing it here, and he shouldn't. At least in that game. I don't know. We'll see how this game plays out. I mean, we're already off to a little bit of a poorer start. But Matador is able to pay that back in kind. Bail, you know, while you have a combo character. It's not like you're doing too much if you don't do, like, 3 or 4 hits or more.
Play blank range. Great for Gray right there.
We're getting a nice mix-up. I do like the Great Clash trying to use the full kit.
Roll this to the Mata goes instead of just regular grab at that spot. A little bit greedy and Bayo to make him pay.
Oh wow, yep, extending off the bike, but parried by Great Clash almost feels like it's just dropping the bucket.
That actually killed sub 100. That is good.
Yeah, failed light. Failed really light.
Yeah, exactly. That Wario Max rage just about that'll do.
Yeah, that's true. All that rage really paying favors. So Now falling up air. Oh man, we can get a lot here. And a little bit lackluster though. Missing a couple of the confirms. Popped up too far above the platform, I think.
Give it 20 seconds.
This is where the 3/4 is going to start paying off, buddy.
Exactly.
This is where we need that. This is a 3/4 time.
Miss tech too, but can't get the jab lock, so good tech chase. Miss tech yet again.
Okay, we're almost there. I mean, I think he's looking for it. He recognizes he can go for something like that, but you know, at 171, you're just hoping that you don't get hit.
Falls out of the down here, busting it forward, throws still not enough at 200, but finally getting the intercept as high as possible with his aerial option. Very nearly killing yet again with that down tilt dash attack.
Yeah, Matador actually kind of opting to lose a little bit of the edge guard potential by just throwing, like, letting the bike right itself off the ledge. But we finally get another one of these down tilt dash attack. That has been the big tool in this set.
Matt is playing a little bit more grounded so far. In addition, Ray's down air is starting to get called out. That's a lot, but he messed it up. Oh no.
Wow. I mean, it was good DI out from Great Clash, but I mean, yeah, Matador just not recognizing it, missing out an opportunity. He had a couple good reads to get him there. I just feel like, yeah, if he'd gotten the execution a little bit tighter, it would have been solid.
And Matt is still definitely in the driver's seat right here. He's got the string to play with. And as soon as I say that, he tries to be aggressive at his advantage and nearly dies failed up the top.
Yeah, and how many times have we seen a Witch Time getting punished by down tilt dash attack?
Oh yeah. The parry yet again. Mata sticking to these grounded options to punish Great Clash's errant parry.
Yep, and a little bit more shield pressure on to boot. Matador gets caught by some of this, so a little bit too greedy of close. Nice, there we go. Recognized that there was going to be an extension opportunity, and Great Clash couldn't resist the bait.
Ray also 100% like tried to get the kill with that extension. That was not just an errant random up smash. That was I'm going to up smash. It's going to hit the bike. It's going to extend the hitbox. And I'm going to bait Wario on the dig.
Oh yeah. Matador just knew the plan. Like he's seen this done many a time. And he's like, yeah, you can't beat me at my own game.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
I created it. This is my bike. You don't get to do that to me.
So I heard the FD ban too from Mata, which is definitely the smart option. In these spots, you just do not want to be in the Bayonetta. This stage, though, also like secretly very good for Bayo. High ceiling, character like skill off the top might actually be bad for Bayo. But these side blasts that make forward air chains like a super dangerous. You have to watch out for it like 50%.
Not just that, but back air killing about 10% earlier. Like that's going to be really, really crucial here. I mean, so far the platforms are creating a couple opportunities for conversions. We're just now starting to see some mix-up. Great Clash trying to extend with an up tilt, can't really get much for his money.
Mata was just sharking around that platform. 100% Mata was trying to go ahead and see if Great Clash can land on the platform.
Up throw bike, loves that option here on ledge. Matador unable to really get too much except an expedited get up. Oh!
No,
wow!
Gonna kill off the top? Are you kidding?
How do you like it? It's a little taste of your old medicine.
Are we killing with up these? All right, Wario got one too, I guess.
Guess so. Matador's showing it. Yeah, I've got a witch twist here for you.
Which twist do you like?
All right. Oh yeah, it runs right into the bike, and Matador just using it as a get away as fast as possible and reset to the neutral tool in more ways than one. He actually gets something off of it.
Definitely an awkward use of dab kick right there. One of those spots where that will bounce off of any hurt points, including bike. I think it's will do it on like projectiles on Rob's gyro too. Missed tech yet again. Eventually, Great Clash and Cleaners came up. So another situation where an unforced error costs a stock in a huge spot.
Yeah, of course. That was being off the top. It looks like the DI getting caught. Well, you're holding in on these situations because you're going to go straight out. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You'll probably die anyway, but still, it hurts to see.
Trying to get the chase down right there, but not going to work out Mata's way. So still a full stock lead here. Plenty of time to build up another one of these blocks, but the question is, does Mata actually need it? The neutral's been on the lock to past the game.
For sure. Matador getting a nice run up. That gets away. Oh my god!
I want that to kill. Just DI out that time, right, dude.
Why did that
work?
You literally rear back at the hurtbox shifting and bring out the big fist.
I don't think that there was an option for Gray in that spot too, because get him attack with the free forward.
Yeah, I think roll behind or roll out. Like maybe would have gone behind him.
Maybe, but in that spot, that's definitely a position where Mata recognized that he had a little something for Gray.
Big trump card coming out. And now we get a Witch Time. Trying to use the trump card myself. Nice. Knowledge the cross-up is happening. Good setup. And Gray Clash bringing into a last stock situation here.
All right, it's swap to it. Oh, no, just do on it.
This, okay.
Yeah, that'll do. Discarded like a piece of junk.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like that command grab is what really breaks the rhythm of all of these games for Matador. Every time someone settles into something, they're like, oh, I've got my habits, something's working, it's really working. Matador just goes, no, I bite and I win. And it doesn't even matter anymore because the bite just beats all of your like defensive options and he doesn't care. He just makes you feel like you have this opportunity to play the game, and then he randomly goes for like rising bite through the platform and you die.
It feels like Gray is really relying on this out B out of shield, and that just it's a tool that Mata's kind of taken away these last two games. It's like you say, Nerf, you can't go ahead and rely on that tool when you have to deal with that command grab from any of these things.
Yeah, and it's the fact that he can do it while drifting in with Wario's amazing air drift. That's insane.
All right, now Mata's got some confidence right there. We're already seeing two big smash attacks. Attempts here, sub 70.
Like, feeling
I know
himself.
you're feeling yourself.
Let the man feel himself. I don't know. He's gonna get like some of these down throw setups, but he can't get the air dodging with the up smash.
Recover getting a fight, but getting snatched up with the double side beat, the forward air, not quite gonna finish it off. Another 10 or so percent.
Yeah, for sure. Doing really well though with DI and Matador recognizing the win con for Bayonetta and avoiding.
So, I mean, I talked to Mata a little while ago, and he said he was working a little bit on this Mario. It kind of shows. The man he be hitting that up smash.
Yeah, I can see it, actually. Well, a lot more up smash than I'm used to seeing from Matador on the Wario.
And now, with the percentage no longer favoring Mata after a long string of victories, we got to see here what Great Clash could do if Gray's going to be able to play a little bit more defensive. Oh, I will say the up smash is still paying off for Matador in the end. Recognizes it's a fast enough option and intangible as well. So now we've got one of those falling nairs. A couple more things we can do here to get some damage. Yeah, these delayed aerial just getting eaten alive by Batman is so frustrating for Wario. For any of these characters to like drag down like the lingering hitboxes. It's like, okay, I'm gonna put them in a spot where unless they hit a button immediately, they're definitely gonna get trapped by them. Too bad he can hit a button immediately.
Yep. And we're seeing that, yeah, the air dodges, the Witch Times, they're all getting forced out. Matador with a little bit of patience, all of a sudden, he wins out big.
You know what the big difference maker is too, Nerf? And we both called it out. It's that three-quarter wop.
Yeah.
2 times in a row here, we're seeing stocks exit relatively early because we're relying not on the strong wop, but on the slightly weaker but more consistent.
Right, and now he's getting damage even off of the up B as a finisher. That's how you know he's really gone crazy. Still looking for the dash up, turnaround, up smash.
I mean, get up for your troubles. That is definitely a great response from Great Clash, making sure that matchup pays the ultimate price for a little bit of hubris.
Gotta pay for that one. Down smash. Now we're really pulling out all this stuff. Matador, he's just trying to check off the bingo list or something like that. Be like, all right, I used every move in one set. I did it.
Now Gray's starting to react to it with little dash-ins, like you're clearly gonna hit the C-stick and dash out.
Yeah. Absolutely. So a little bit of patience on Gray's side is starting to pay off, and forward throw won't kill. It's going to be a potential option later on down the line, though. Matador able to maneuver his way past the ledge, and wow, you almost died at that because you thought the ABK was going to be the option to get you in. Not again. Not again. Not again.
I mean, what can you do against that strong shot?
Nothing. Not again.
It's like,
sheesh, oh my god, that's 2 bite kills. I almost never see that. Even in the Matador set, I almost never see that. You got killed 2 games, 1 from bite. That's
and a lot
crazy.
of them just blowing up that standard get up, recognizing that, I mean, there's only a 1 frame window where you're vulnerable after the standard get up unless you commit to shield. And time again, we saw Great Clash get up and then choose a defensive rather than offensive option. Spot dodge loses out there. Which time loses out there? You have to hit a button in that spot, and we just didn't see the aggression from Great Clash in that position.
Well, it's
a little bit
interesting.
scared defensively.
Yeah, I mean, usually I see the bite kills from Matador when he's going for the suicide kill off
True,
stage.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the more common thing, but to actually kill from the bite throw, that's something that
Impressive.
very few and far between do I get to see that. You know.
Well, I mean, every now and then Matador will just like understand exactly what tool to utilize in the matchup, understand what your game plan is and what exact button will eliminate that option from your kit. And yeah, Matador, he certainly guessed right after that game 1 where he looked a little bit unsettled.
Yeah, I think that's what makes him such a fun player to watch is that he always brings out some mix-up, some wacky stuff, like just randomly does stuff. And it always just makes me think like, damn, how did you think of that? It's an incredible exhibition of like game sense.
All right, breaking news. Wowie 3-1 over Krabby, continuing the run to losers semifinals.
This is crazy.
So
Wowie having the run of the month, honestly.
Oh yeah. This is going to be one where I think we're going to have Matador and Glizzy Guzzler sit down for losers quarterfinals.
Okay.
No, actually, we're going to winners finals. So we're going to get
That
all
looks
of
like
these sets
Austin
here.
Alternis,
So yeah, giving Mata a little bit of a break. Austin and Alternis having up to plate instead. And this is the set that we have seen a couple times in a row, and Austin just so far unable to crack the iron wall that is Alternis.
Yeah, Alternis has proven himself to be a difficult obstacle for everybody's fought tonight, but Austin, I feel like, is one of those players that absolutely can give him a run for his money.
I think so, but I mean, it just feels like this is one of those matchups where it's just so different.
For sure, but given how I saw Austin playing earlier, it feels like with the right spacing, already a lot of good shield pressure, and this kind of stuff, I think that we might see not just damage, but some big punishments once that damage heals.
Applies some pressure with that metal blade, not going to work out, and instead full stage roll for Austin, but can't really make too much out of that. All the way back to the counter a little bit. Air smash not going to connect. I love the American air dodge back to the stage in that spot. Look at this. You're falling out of my special moves, but it doesn't matter. I got another one for you.
That's right. Feels like Alternis is getting a lot of advantages from just kind of pressing buttons and getting around the obstacle course however he can. He's actually able to catch a lot of startups of moves as well, and he knows how to utilize his best movement burst options effectively.
And sometimes he doesn't need the burst option. Right there, he just kind of walks Austin down.
Yeah.
Austin was like retreating. He wasn't tossing out lemons. He was just kind of stepping back, hoping for a safe position to set up. And Austin just looked at him, stared him down.
That does not bode well because he's got to recognize when Alternis wants to break the zone by just walking up, and when he wants to do it by using crack, shoot, burn knuckles.
Using that uppy little trap right there, the rush, going ahead and taking away a lot of Alternis' evil, instead giving Austin the ability to step up here. The margin for error is so small. Just make one mistake, and then you're going to get hit with 30 from it.
Yeah, and 30 actually means a lot against this character because he can kill you super early with 15 different options or more. Now he's got to deal with a lot more pressure on the other side. I was just trying to make what he can of this stage control.
Oh, trying to get that forward air. I take that off the roads, but the problem is if you sell out and give up full stage control to Alternis, you know he's going to start doing defenses. And this is the worst case scenario here. You have a parry with a lead and go. Good luck, friend.
Yeah, and suddenly we're one confirm away from taking 80% or more.
Speaking of confirmed, can we talk about how Alternis immediately just mashed that Buster Wolf? And that's good. He didn't sit there and watch to see if that forward tilt even connected. He just had the buffer ready already.
Yeah, no
he deserved to lose that stock for that. That was go read with capital G.
Yeah, for real. You've got to be careful about hitting those sort of things because I know you're feeling yourself, but you got to recognize where your vulnerabilities lie. And right now, if you're playing too haphazardly, it's only a matter of time before I would start setting up that condition right. Okay, but the roll in to avoid the forward smash. I do like the movement. Alternis getting out on all sides.
Just like rolling through literally everything that he's trying to do.
Yeah.
This is a little bit unfortunate for at least 2 or 3 times in a row. The setup was there, but Alternis just like, I have to reveal.
Alternis just knows when to drop shield. It feels like his dash shielding and aggressive shielding has been absolutely prominent in his gameplay.
Roll in again. Good confirm right there with the metal blade back here, but the power dunk saved
No way!
that spot. the micro spacing right there.
Crazy.
Crash Bomb actually took an awkward spot. Do we get the tech? We do not. I looked like he brushed up against the stage, but I'm not sure if that was either an untechable or if Alternis did not have the option available.
I don't think I saw any sparks of any kind. I
Looked
think
blue.
he probably just went straight down. I feel like he tried to hold in as best as he can, but he was too far away from the ledge for it to make any difference. Because it's like you get a little bit of leeway, but on a PS2 stage where the side is naturally slanted ever so slightly, it's really, really hard to secure that.
True.
Because if you miss that first part of the ledge right underneath, you're done. There is no other way you're getting back.
Yeah, you have one spot, and it is a very narrow window to survive that place. And now, can we talk about the character change?
Yeah, Little Mac coming out to swing, playing boxing against this dodgeball character. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those where you want to go ahead and box. Well, I have to just a character for you. That does like to go ahead and engage a little bit of QC and Alternis and Little Mac. Certainly unperturbed in those situations.
You might be a boxer, but I got a lot of tools that came in boxes, and so this is not going to end well for you.
But counters right there, calling out the Metal Blade off.
It's really the saving grace here, and he's looking like he's, just trying to car cancel his way out. You know how it is, but in reverse.
Everybody's sitting here playing with Smash. This man already trying to go ahead and get some Guilty Gear going.
Exactly. Oh, okay. One of those quick checks. It's a jab, it's a forward tilt, things like that he can do very quickly with the same startup of the ground move to really beat out Austin's more delayed options. Even some of his not more delayed options, even the ones that are fast.
Oh, and then you make one mistake in forward tilt, that'll finish you off. So these check day situations, like Austin has had a few opportunities, finally getting one to work for him, finally getting a kill off the top here.
Hey, good stick on the bomber, but then of course the armor on that neutral B allows Alternis to just get out for free and take some damage with him.
I love this other forward smash right there. Just like Alternis has to be mashing a little bit. Let me show you what I can do. Yeah,
exactly. My mashing has more range than yours. You might be really fast on ground, but you get past this.
Back here towards the tech day situation, and then actually landing that forward air as well. The forward smash, we are very nearly at that point where you can get rid of this KO punch. And I think that's going to be the vital spot right here. Walking forward, but actually falls out of the triple jab, and that was the difference maker. If that third hit connected with Alternis, the KO punch was 100% gone.
And that's going to hurt to feel after you got really close to avoidance in that situation. Still, shield looking really small. Gotta be careful with this. Alternis loves looking for those shield breaks. And we actually get a little bit of the damage, but look at it! He's able to get back Alternis from against all odds, and he still does anyway. You know what?
I mean, yeah, try to cash in the stock at that point.
Only I get to decide when I die.
He definitely sold it out entirely for that injury. May not have worked out, but certainly a message right there. But here's the problem. Now you're stuck in the corner. Finally gets out right there with the side B. Are we actually going to be able to pin Ocean down? He's trying to dash in around there, trying to get a play over the land. Unable to do so far.
Looks like a very generous confirm there from the up tilt to the up B. Still getting caught by another dash attack. This is an offstage situation. Austin's got to pull the trigger right now.
Dash dancing into forward tilt, but it's so good to jump away from it every single time. He's not been caught out by his fancy quick one here from Nach. KO punch yet again on deck. Just going to try to punch the elite shield. No, forward tilt. And then catching the down tilt. Austin a little too over-aggressive right there. And Alternis was playing in perfect spacing. But Megman did not have any options. He could not react.
Right. He knew that the leaf shield was coming out. Like, that is the textbook option when KO punch becomes active. Austin just runs back and goes for leaf shield, and I think he thinks too much about what he's where he's gonna get back in with that leaf shield. That then when he eventually runs up past it, he's just not thinking clearly enough that Alternis was just easily able to get past that simple option, shield it out, and then run in. His timing on the parries on these leaf shields have already been good.
Listen,
I would not rely on it.
Consider Little Mac, he just needs to go ahead and he knows the answer. He just immediately rely on that armor, rely on the big body blows.
Exactly. There's so much that Alternis can do to get around the leaf shield that if Austin is using that as the silver bullet to KO punch, it's not going to work.
Agreed. Great recognition right there from my man there, and solid analysis as always.
Thanks.
Up tilt doing a really good job so far of just trying to make sure that Austin cannot land for free. I'm digging it, finally landing with that hard knuckle to actually get rid of KO punch. And now a complete reversal on Alternis in an offensive spot.
Okay, we're starting to get past this. I mean, the movement mix up with the reshield are getting better, but Alternis still pristine with his wow.
Excuse me, the crash bomb betraying Mega Man in that position. I thought it was a great option to go ahead and stick that on Alternis with the armor from the neutral B. What a tool right there.
Well, not only that, but I mean, it was the switch up. When he goes and rolls in, he overtakes Alternis. If he just neutral get up, probably wouldn't have done that, but that would have been dangerous.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, got the up tilt into the up B, and that should actually kill with a little bit of range right there. Sub 90. You got hit around 70 some odd percent, and you are just toast, Little Mag. Cooking with gas right here.
I'm not gonna lie, we forget that PS2 has low earth ceilings, so when you get something like that on the platform from Little Mac, who has insane knockback on these up Bs, it feels like it's an easy for him to get easily before 100.
Yeah, you just wave land on the platform or even jump in there and something. Then you get that one up tilt, and they are gone.
All right, down tilt looming in the distance. Austin trying to not get 2 frames.
This one has the potential to be a 2-minute game right here. This is looking brutal from Austin's side.
Alternis just mixing up his neutral. He cancels, using the armor to get past things like dash attack. It feels like every time he sets that up, Alternis is able to hit so much here, and it's another one of those setups mid-combo.
1 minute, 59 seconds, by the way. I called it.
Yeah, there you go. 2-minute game or less, and what can you say? Alternis, I mean, it felt like he got that KO punch mid-combo, gets the pop-up, and executes.
Immediately.
Perfect reaction.
Yeah, every single Little Mac main lives for those situations where they're at mid percents, they're actually applying pressure on you, and then immediately you get out, you get that down tilt, and that's correct. GG, shake my hand. Thank you very much.
Good stuff. Alternis now breaking away in the set 2-1. Going back to Hollow Bastion. But this is interesting because, I mean, what other stage can Little Mac exert pressure on both stage and platform?
We're not seeing Little Mac down there.
Oh, we're not. Oh, I'm sorry.
We've got
maybe
the hero yet again.
Oh, he's bringing out the hero. Of course.
I got that lead. Well, spin the wheel. Roll the dice. Let's see what we got here in game 4. Austin looked pretty good in that last one, but not take it against the
yeah, and this is I would say this is the matchup where you're never using menu, ever.
Yeah, I mean, every time we got to pull it out, we got lucky.
Like, you can shield that out at max range, that's great. But, I mean, there's so much here. As soon as you see that go up, Austin is seeing the green light. He's just going in.
Every single time. I'm just going to be, I see you trying to pull out that book, I got a little bit of citrus for you. What you got?
Angle down, Metal Blade, trying to set up the angle on ledge as well, but Alternis has to go low and straight up every time.
Psych up. Actually does manage to get that one, but look at the safe shield pressure. That's problem 2. Mobility on hero, not the best. So even in situations where you do have these power-ups, if you don't have Accelerado, how are you going to catch Mega Man? How are you going to get through this barrage of steel and explosives to fund this character with the disjoints away from him?
Tried to use the Crash Bomber to delay a little bit, and I respect it, but I think it ended up hurting him in the end. Austin was just able to wait, bait it out, and then get the right punish. So you gave him more time to set up the punch. So right now with a big powered up tilt, I think you can just even the playing field.
I will pay any amount of money to see Alternis pull out a kamikaze spot.
Hey, you know, you don't even have to pay. I might just do it for free.
It's like been 2 or 3 times where it's like he hovers over and decides to hit.
If it was like a situation where he knows he can deal with it, and he's down in really hard percents, like if they were both at 50%, he would absolutely go for that rep, or with the stock, but we'll see. He might not be able to get one this game.
Right, zoom update yet again, and actually guessing wrong right there is Austin.
He rolled in. Why did Alternis roll in? Just F smashed him. He rolled in. It was like, oh, oops, a jab.
Whack, yeah, no dice whatsoever right there. Austin escapes, and no crit from Alternis, though, perhaps not God's favorite gamer in this one.
Yeah, 1/8 chance. We still haven't gotten a single crit on stream since I've started commentating tonight, so let's chill out for a second.
He had one before top 8, apparently.
Yeah, I know he had one before top 8, but since I've been casting, he is not.
This one doesn't count.
I'm his bad luck charm.
Alright, Psych up on deck, locked in shield though, which allows Megman to go ahead and get up, get that free grab, roll through yet again, and get the toss up immediately. That would be 22%. I feel like that's kind of been like the secret sauce of Alternis, is his rolls are just so perfectly placed. Yet again, he rolls through right there. Eventually, if I'm like one of these players, I'm fully committing to the role to sec this man on deck.
That's true. Right now he's got bounce. That's going to make this a lot harder. I mean, still you've got great aerials, but that beats down air too. You can't do anything here. And Psych up has been almost 100% uptime for Alternis. As soon as he loses it, he's throwing it right back up as much as he can. Unfortunately, at the cost of his MP, he's not able to really get anything. And even on shield, he's going to get about half that MP back. So it's not as much as you need.
Double miss for down air right there. Close. An interesting choice to randomly go zoom out of the corner for Alternis, but hey, it pays off.
And again, it's a way to reset neutral again, get stage control potentially if you like.
Trying to set up something special with those up Bs, and the whack not going to work yet again. I was very wise to commit the shield in that spot. At mid distance, always commit the shield against it. I mean, you can't get anything out of it to beat your mid.
But I will say, it doesn't do the most shield damage, but it can poke. So that shield was looking a little bit pressured. I'd still be a little bit cautious, but you run up, you whiff the grab, and of course, you get caught by the up tilt. The sure you get the Mega Man gonna out that whiff. So what can you do?
Hausen finally, like, he lost his second stock to just the immediate run in into grab up throw, but in that spot, the recognition, just to not get caught up by the same trick 2 stocks in a row, because yeah, I mean, hero, sword character. Why is he running at you? There's only one thing on that man's mind.
That's true. I mean, he's, well, I will say dash canceled F tilt might have been an option as well. And if we had seen a little bit of mix-ups from Alternis up until now, if he'd been playing hero at all the rest of the set, we might have been able to see that. But of course, yeah, other than that, like, the grab is the much more likely option. But we need to see those mix-ups.
So Alternis giving us more Smash for our money, making sure that every dollar paid to venue goes to its proper place here for yet another Game 5. I swear, Alternis might have a great set win rate here at Smashtag, but I feel like his game win rate.
His game, yeah, he is going to Game 5s and Game 3s every set. He just be goofy, straight goofy.
He just likes to play Smash. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, he loves playing multiple characters. He's the counterpick king, and also the I don't have a strategy when I counterpick. I'm just going to play what I want.
He's hitting them with the proto strategy. Just got to go ahead and keep them on their toes.
Exactly.
Dude, you actually get the jump cancel on too. Disgusting.
Oh my god. 22%, and we're looking clean. Game 5.
Yeah, that was actually one of those great parries right there. Yeah, that was one of those where Alternis not only got the jump, but he actually got the double jump up just to carry him as high as possible.
Uh-oh, that's a stock. Alternis got way too greedy. Went for the release on the neutral B, and ended up getting sent off stage.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a self-harm right there in that spot to shoot that stock. But we are continuing to keep up with this pace.
Yep, double fair into forward smash, not able to fully confirm that whole string, but Austin now losing out a little bit, still stuck on ledge, can't do anything except neutral get up and look for a grab. That's been a pretty common option because you know that Alternis might be holding shield every once in a while ever since playing.
Actually rolls in the grass on him, but not getting strong hitbox right there. KO punch on deck, no Gazelle punch right there from Alternis. That's a Peanut exclusive trick. Instead, Alternis tries to go ahead and recover low, and it did not work out. Hard knuckle in that spot. Now we're going to see a little bit of the counter kick justice come into play right now.
Yeah, this is the echoes of Game 1 when Austin was spiking a lot of parries of Bs and stuff like that, but now he recognizes that he's going to need that hard knuckle even more than ever. And we're still getting some mix-ups in the bank as well.
Trying to go ahead and do the smash ball where you KO punch on deck for an early kill in stock 3. Instead, that rising neutral, going to go ahead and get rid of that. Alternis on the back foot and in an incredibly awkward spot, but that up actually plays the hard knuckle, and he goes to the sliding forward tilt instead of the up smash.
Okay, waiting for the 2-frame, can't get it with the down smash, can't get anything here, just has to get a very close range DP as if we're gonna get that upbeat, but still, unless you're looking for a shield break here, I don't know, you gotta back off.
I mean, I think back here is fresh enough to perhaps kill it like a third stage. This is a desperate situation, but underneath that platform, we are 1 hit away from a stock with an uphill confirmed. So we have to be very, very careful if we are on this thing.
If you just don't get sent off stage, you can make something happen. Full rage now, and KO punch right around the corner. beats out the leaf shield. Now we just get a quick dash shield up to deal with the force smash. But yeah, the down throw on the Metal Blade allows Austin to close it out. The hubris of playing hero comes back in the end. Alternis, you cannot rest on your laurels. You still got to be careful what character you're playing in these sets.
What a set. What a set. What a bracket right here as Austin an opportunity to win grand finals on the winner's side.
Yeah.
And I mean, Alternis, typically the favorite #1 seed in these spots. And can we talk about who's waiting for him in losers bracket? We have Glizzy Guzzler versus Matador. Winner of that faces Wowie, who's been having a tournament run of a lifetime here. And then the winner of that faces off against Alternis. So Alternis has at least 2 incredibly difficult sets to play.
That's true. No matter who he's playing against, I'm sure he's going to find challenges galore. So we still got to get a little bit more before we can find that conclusion. But yeah, Glizzy Guzzler and Matador up next. That one's sure to be an interesting one because we've seen them play before. Matador's played against a lot of different snakes in the region.
Yep.
But we've seen a little bit of Glizzy Guzzler tonight, and he's been playing well enough. I think he just got smothered out by Austin. We'll have to see how he does against Matador, who doesn't necessarily play that aggressively.
They are trying to go. They are trying to play.
Yeah, they want to run right. Yeah, run in, get into it.
All right. So yeah, you were talking about a little bit about Matador's experience here against snakes. I mean, this man has played against them all. From my man Bill underscore, aka Patharan, to oh god, the other one that was VR. Waluigi, my man. How could I forget my man?
How could you forget Waluigi?
Exactly. To Glizzy Guzzler a couple times as well. This man understands this matchup. He's not one that is necessarily Wario favorite, but the character can certainly make some things happen.
Yeah, I mean, it literally is like it's like a race where one side just like steadily goes, but then the other side just has like bursts of like random movement, and eventually if you get a walk, you just jump ahead in the standings very quickly. But I mean, right now, Glizzy Guzzler just trying to outlast Matador as best he can.
Already using that air dodge, still getting chased down. The frame 1 grenade is certainly coming in clutch. How did that hit him?
The last part of air dodge ended, and I guess he was vulnerable before he was able to grab ledge.
That was, like, even just the hitbox there, it did not look like that bike would actually struck him. But yeah, a little bit of a, I don't want to say a lucky breaker, but certainly a perfectly positioned hitbox from Matador. It calls out the air dodge with Wob. No double jump here, but will be able to recover there with that sight.
I don't even know if that was half or 3/4, but it was still solid regardless. It's a lot of damage. And Matador able to extend a lead by a huge amount.
Just kind of like standing there after the second
Glizzy, are you good?
Yeah, an awkward spot. Stuck in the crouch instead. 81 damage for your trouble.
Yeah, and then, okay, we do get the long lasting there. That's enough to actually catch Matador on a slow fall.
Can't get the double down there for that back instead. Stuck on the platform, but great shield in that spot. You know, Snake's going to be matching that up tilt. Instead, gets the down tilt dash attack in that spot, and easy as pie.
Yeah, Glizzy's trying to go for a couple of these like crouches, the low profiles, trying to hurt box shift, avoid some of the falling things like back air. But Matador recognizes that, just plants his feet, goes for down tilt, the one thing that's going to catch him regardless.
So, if you're Glizzy Guzzler, what do you think we need to see here in Game 2? What is the secret sauce to bring that down, to bring the tempo more down?
Honestly, more like patient grenade pulls. Like, you got to play like MVD.
I can see that.
I'd say it. If you out-camp Wario, you out-camp him, but we're going to Smashville, so we're actually looking to do the opposite. Looks like we're looking to throw hands and scrap. Which I get, but I don't know. The war of attrition is being lost by Glizzy.
Yeah, definitely. This is a stage where you can control so much space between C4 and like one grenade that usually that's something that's easy to do. The problem really is going to be that like if Wario hits you once, you are losing all that stage control, you're losing all of those setups.
Yeah, and the circle camping strategy might be enough to kind of like break the mold here for Glizzy. I'm hoping that it does. Because Matador, I mean, right now is being tested. It's even enough, but once he gets in, he knows that he can take a lot here. Glizzy doesn't have like the disengage tool that he needs to beat out Matador's advantage.
Right in an awkward spot to recover, but that unable to do that little half circle instead. The up tilt solid to go ahead and catch Massa trying to jump back to stage. And State looking pretty healthy in this spot too.
Definitely, but gotta be careful because this doesn't have a hitbox active as it's going like that at least. So you're still able to go right through it. But Matador trying to get off the platform. This actually doesn't pay off. Look for the grenade throw.
Look at the damage starting to rack up in this spot. This is Snake in a nutshell. You really want to go ahead and make sure that you can claim those stocks before he has max range and so great work by Mata to do just that.
I'm kind of surprised because Glizzy Guzzler is like doing the thing where he like drops a grenade, and then shields. And he's waiting to see like Matador's gonna like throw something out and explode the grenade. But he needs to go for grabs, like tomahawk grabs. Like use that, then down throw, use these vulnerabilities to beat out the grenade explosion.
Or if you're going to just try to shield it,
there we go.
Wario, you can go ahead and start doing the down air too, just to chip away the shield as well as lock it in place and then get the grenade.
That is true. Right now we are starting to see a little bit of both. So.
Oh,
Okay.
We're going underneath the stage. I think it's C4 recovery, but definitely going to be an uncomfortable air spot, so we have to go high. Or not, perhaps, because Nata kind of sold out in that spot for the low recovery.
Yeah, he let up on the gas. I'm not sure why. A little bit of time to pull the trigger, but it is what it is. You have to force out an option, but then you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You get the Glizzy Guzzler to throw out the dash attack of all things.
Oh, Cypher actually beat the uppie.
That's a new one.
Definitely playing that one with the scramble situation with high damage from both players. And Mata,
Are you good?
I think he was trying to do like a wave dash back, and instead he ended up just getting air dodge off stage and immediately dead.
All right.
Yeah, these like the blast zone on this stage is a little bit like higher than most, so you don't have a lot of space to play with in those spots.
Makes sense.
I don't think uppie is going to be effective in this matchup. You have armor when you have Cypher, but because of that, I don't think like any neutral hit of the uppie is going to knock me.
Yeah, Matador running off and going for like a punish on the Cypher with the uppie doesn't make sense to me. So, we'll see. Right now he's catching some of these spot dodges, but I mean, Glizzy Guzzler going really far out. Not sure what the delay is really going to get him here. I don't think it really benefits him too much.
Look at Matador maliciously jumping around, tossing out the up tilt, and last hitbox with that up air. We all know what he wants.
Yes, sir.
Man's glowing red. He only has evil in his mind.
I mean, come on. It's been 5 minutes. We got to get something. What is going
He's
on?
trying to extend it with a grenade.
He couldn't hold it any longer. All right, still looking for another one of those like clutch nair air-to-airs, but Glizzy not going to find his mark just yet.
I mean, these up airs, eventually they'll kill, surely.
I mean, yeah, if we keep seeing these air dodges from Glizzy.
Yeah, we are at the point where neutral B will do it too. Can't get the down air into the dash attack. There are so many kill options for Wario, but I mean, we all know Snake up tilt will do it in these spots with the grenade actually coming back to bite him, and that's hitting.
Yeah, and
No
he actually
way.
did it with
The
forward
forward
air
air?
of all things. That's
Both of them
crazy.
laughing it off too.
Yeah, they both laugh it off. It's like, what can you do at that point? It was a lot of rage on Wario, and of course Snake is like extremely high percents there. I will say it's Smashville gonna expedite that that kill as well. So
But
a lot
we're
of
sticking
factors.
with
Perfect storm. Not every day you see a forward air kill, but I think Matador is really kind of giving us a nice smorgasbord of different kills, variety.
True, certainly not committing to being a one trick pony here, getting like just down so fast.
It's the bite throw kills, it's the all this other wacky stuff. Yeah, you look.
He utilizes all of the tools in his kit for sure.
And I am surprised we're going back to Smashville. This is a great stage for Wario. Probably one of his best.
I could see it, but it's also like, I just feel like this is one of those where it plays to both characters' strengths, and if you're Glizzy Guzzler, you gotta go ahead and assume that you're game.
He ate the grenade and was stuck in the grenade eating explosion inside, like animation. So
A little bit of indigestion right there.
He falls down. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Matador, you're so dumb sometimes.
Every now and then, if you just see an odd interaction like that, his side is set. Here's hoping that that isn't the start of reverse 3-0 here, but at the very least, Mata definitely finding himself quite a bit behind all of them.
That is true, but I mean, one waft could easily make the difference here. As long as he clutches it out, plays a little bit more patiently. I mean, he's shown that he's been able to win, I would say, like 2 out of 3 of neutrals, whereas Glizzy Guzzler is kind of lagging behind a little bit.
That's true, but Snake don't need to.
Doesn't need to.
You can win neutral, but as long as you can lose neutral rather, but as long as you're hitting your grenades, you're the one that's winning the long run.
That is good. So one down tilt dash attack away, and the bread and butter is going to keep paying off the Matador.
Real talk, we haven't seen your snake yet. I don't think we've seen a snake up till now, have we?
Not in this set, no.
Well, that's kind of nuts. It just shows how well Matador is playing around that optimal snake. Very cognizant of this character's kill options.
Yeah. Gonna need all of that wherewithal throughout the rest of this game as well, because, I mean, let's be real, this is a time where Lizzie Guzzler should be throwing it out, but we're seeing a lot of aerials.
Nikita menacingly just circling around Mata.
Yeah. The ranged option. Matador is just like, I wish I could go over and throw hands with you directly.
The Cypher action bailing out. Finally, the back are going to claim that stock in those spots where Wario has to recover from the low position. It doesn't matter if it's up B or if it's that bite, in both spots, you just let your splintering get off.
Two tech situations, and Slushie Guzzler gets out scot-free so far. Can we get a third?
Matt actually get back to stage. He's back here. He's kind of alive for a second.
2%, this is the time. You cannot take any more damage, or else it's going to be untenable. You need to get the walk, you need to get something here, but it's probably too late for that. I think he's going to wait it out for the next one. Oh, wait, he actually gets a stock. A rare trade on the back air, and that's enough to get a very early kill on Snake.
I'm stunned that up air didn't hit. I thought Matador was going for broke right there with the fastball up air. It looks like he just didn't have the fastball input. But because of that, some light here for Glizzy Guzzler and does get the up tilt finally.
Thanks to the bike. Thanks to the bike. Yeah, see, that's the thing. A lot of people they usually telegraph their bike extension setups. They're like, oh, I'm going to throw out a smash attack. Here it comes. And then, like, Matador's like, great, I have enough reaction speed. I can beat this out. I can do whatever I want. But Glizzy, that up tilt is so fast that it's not a smash attack. Like, you literally caught that really nicely because Matador was still in close range looking for a way out.
Yet again, great analysis. It's one of those spots where, like, I love seeing players use like Wario's tricks again. Because you have to have something a little bit extra special right there. Because a lot of times Wario just understands how to play around that bike so special.
Right now, it feels like we're back on Smashville. This is Matador saying, "Yep, I like this stage. This is cool."
Yeah, he's just okay with that. Like I said, it's the strongest stage for both these characters, perhaps. But that's the case. Just show confidence. Show confidence in your own game plan over your opponent.
Exactly, and he knows that he can just play a little bit better, not SD, and I mean that really unfortunately didn't decide the game.
Yeah, simply don't chew on the sequel.
Yeah, don't eat the grenade, like bruh, especially not on stage. You can do it on stage for the funny, but like, come on.
This second, oh, I love that, the shimmy and the shake. Typically you don't see Wario breaking folks' knees, but right there, very nearly playing the doesn't stop for him.
Yeah, he literally brings him in on the grab, right in space for him to get hit by the falling bike. It's crazy.
Back here yet again, the lingering hitbox is playing a great role here for Guzzler. Can't get the up air off after the grenade.
Okay, catching up the spot dodge, looking for a grab, and now look at all this extension. The grenades just allowing all of these conversions for Matador.
Yeah, you're not the only one that can combo off a grenade. Wario. Oh no! The second up smash. Coming back to bite Mata, the greedy recoveries right there. I figured that spot there, you should just probably just take corner. Take that ledge.
Yeah, I mean, he thought the bike was his get out of jail free card. You can't rely on it like that, especially not against like 5 different explosions at once. Oh, throws him up into his own grenade. Matador, again, the game sense is crazy.
And just kind of let that walk rip for free. It might have been a bumper error right there, actually. It looked like he was going for it with that like up air confirm, and instead of getting it, he just got wrong.
And again, you never know with B reverses. It could be anything like that. They're looking for the raw shoulder check. I don't think so.
Yeah, even at 120, I don't think that's good. But the lingering hitbox that pull extended by the Cypher.
Wow, and that's the inevitable fact that Cypher can hurt you if you let it go up as you're releasing on ride.
It genuinely makes it easier to do break them, which is kind of rough for Snake.
Exactly. You make an already active move more active. That's great.
That spacing on that C4 was immaculate. I think Matador's Wario just tapped one toe into that hitbox. But the presence of mind by GG to let it rip, respectable.
Yeah, Ricky Guzzler still has great C4 placement. He does not forget about that tool. A good setup. Matador trying to bait that out, looks like a little bit, trying to get the right angle with the bike without getting too close for comfort. Tilt. No, now we're releasing it right inside the ledge. It doesn't matter. Matador catches the back air anyway.
Great edge pressure right there. Also, can we get a little bit of the audio from the player cam right here?
Frame one.
Frame
For
one.
advice.
I love that. That is like the top competitors, what they do is they have that drive to improve time and time again. The best thing you can do is while the match is still fresh in your opponent's mind, ask them. There's no shame in getting better.
Like, do you have any advice? And that's like a nice open-ended way to ask, because it's like, you know, Matador could say anything here, and who knows? But I mean, I'm sure it's always a nice thing to see that, you know, in a local like this, a lot of people are here to have fun, and a lot of people are here to get better as well. And it's like the nice balance of both that you love to see.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break here before our last two sets. We're coming back for losers finals into grands, y'all. Stick with us. We'll be back in just a minute or so. Are back. We got the players set up and ready to go here. Losers semifinals and Nerf. We got to talk about my man Wowie, because I have been waiting a minute and a half to cast this man.
Yeah, makes sense. Wowie, I saw last week again, like a very, very strong run, but this one is even more powerful and earth-shaking. Matador now having to be the gatekeeper to play the role yet again. Will he stop Wowie's insane run tonight? Sorry, Coney. I said insane. I'm sorry, Coney. Damn it.
All right, we got the low-tier hero out, and we got to talk about how these characters match up against each other, too, because, good God, is Puff just kind of like Wario 1.0?
Wario, yeah, even more aerial Wario at that, right? This is the Drift Queen, as it were. It feels like Jigglypuff has all of these great aerials that allow you to cover as much space in the air, making a no-fly zone as possible, given that Matador is very prone to going for an aerial playstyle when given the chance. That's going to be an issue.
In addition, you have to obviously be aware of the fact that Puff don't need a timer to get them instant tier events. But this is the problem. Look at how well Mata is committing to grounded out-of-shield options against Puff's pressure. Because a lot of Puff's pressure is fake. Eventually, we're going to have to start seeing Wowie try to go in and open up the shield with things like Pound or the retreating down.
Right, and I know Matador from the very beginning knows how unsafe some of those things are for Jigglypuff. They're not going to be allowing Wowie to get some of the simple stuff that you might expect. But I will say, Wowie did not get here by just doing the things that you might expect. I'm sure there's some mix-ups in the tank. You just got to see what those are.
In addition, we got to talk for just a split second. Wowie was poised to punish roll on, and then Mata rolled on, and Wowie, I was like, please rest right here. Please, I am begging you, I need that.
You got to see something like that. We need to see the big plays right now. You got to start throwing out those rests like your H-blocks, my friend.
Yeah, this is the problem right here for Puff. When you have like a stock disadvantage, it's one of those where none of your moves combo to kill anyone. So you have to kind of hit something randy. And Matador's got the momentum and the mobility to just make sure that he's just positioned around your hitboxes.
Speaking of something randy, Matador letting that waft loose a little early. That three-quarters not going to be enough to get you the lead. Now you do lose that stock lead, but the differential in percents, I mean, we've already seen a very early kill on Puff. We're probably going to see another one here.
And we talk. Hey, there we go. Yeah, get your percent. You were dead in that spot anyway. Just let him know.
Okay, that's fine. Just a reminder, if you're at higher percent, this is doomed for you. So 67% later, Matador is now starting to think, okay, was that worth it? Yes, but let's see what happens.
Exactly, but don't let it happen again. Good dash attack right there. Another one of like Puff's underrated moves. That's one of those that kill deceptively early. Like this character that really doesn't have any burst options, saving that dash attack. And of course, keeping with like the Sakura school of design, every character that doesn't have burst options has one your dash attack, and it always kills.
Oh yeah, I love that one. Uh-oh, but that's why it is the most unsafe move in almost every character's kit. And that's why we gotta be careful.
Forward air actually getting intercepted by the bike right there, rolling in, but can't even get the down tilt or the up smash. Mata is doing a really good job of just really kind of like playing Jigglypuff's game plan right there, but the reverse there, actually.
The bike wasn't recharged yet, so he's looking for it off stage, and it gives Wowie time to get the big punish. Crucial mistake from Matador.
Even game, by the way.
Very even. right? Especially if you see an attempted down tilt dash attack, you might just see yourself disintegrating mid-combo.
Any mistech right now might very well be death from that side.
I mean, that's true. And on the other side as well, we could see a really nice pickup by Matador. He knows how to punish those tech misses as well. The dash attack will definitely be an issue.
Wow, he's trying to play around that bike, perhaps cooking up something like an extended hitbox of the dash attack right there instead. Down throw from Mata, get Wowie in the corner and potentially off stage. Back air not going to connect, stuck on the platform, and that bite very nearly cleaned that up. But did you hear the bash from Wowie?
Yeah. By the way, we have a full waft again. Look at that. It's the extension. 2 minutes past by the time Matador gets that waft back, he uses it as the ultimate bait.
I mean, Wowie didn't bite right there, but instead, good God, drifting down on that back air, Wowie went for the air-to-air, and Wario, he big thinking for a minute right there. That head swelling.
Yeah, with all of that extension, you're not really sure when you can go in. You don't know when the danger has passed and when the room has aired out enough for you to walk back in. You got to get some Febreze in there.
Definitely an awkward way to lose game one, but the game plan was there for WoW. It just really felt like Matador just came out swinging stock one, and it just spiraled from there.
Yeah, and when in doubt, Febreze from a distance. Do it from a distance. Don't run back in. Set yourself up for failure. Because Matador is just chomping to the bit for one of those big punishes. And yeah, I might have missed my bait, but I can still get something here because you've kind of fallen into my trap.
Missed tech right there, but can't actually get the reset on Wowie's end. Those are the situations where I feel like if you're playing tough, you're living for those moments where you're either resting out of a combo or you're getting a jab reset early kill. Like, if we're just going to play neutral here in this set, Matt is going to win this clean. You have to go ahead and have some exclamation points to your stocks. You have to commit to
That's
really
exactly
creative kills.
That's exactly right. Like, Puff has some big read opportunities. If you're playing a safe, optimal neutral, you're not going to get very far. I agree.
Parry into the forward smash, actually. I'm digging that.
I do like the mix-up still. I mean, we take a little bit extra damage, but it doesn't get you the off-stage situation that you're hoping for. Matador is just able to ramp his way back up off the ledge.
Again, just catching Matador jumping to get the punish on plat with that forward smash. And forward smash is such a powerful move for Buff, too. If you've got them reads, and those stocks just evaporate.
Yeah, that's wild.
Back now, not safe on hit, by the way, Zero?
Yeah, and now you get the parry on the second hit. Matador knows the pressure isn't over yet. You're still going to get that second hit. You can get 2 on shield.
Oh, Wowie smash is insane, by the way. I can hear it in my headset.
Yeah.
Already just, this man wearing out these sticks the second that he gets caught by that command grab.
Ooh, Matador trying to mix up the time. He's going for a couple different down tilts to try to mix up. Goes to the other side as well. Not going to give Wowie the easy edge guard opportunity he's looking for.
Back air going to go ahead and send Wowie high. Are we going to be able to get any kind of coverage? It does not look like its weakest up air of all time right there on Wowie's end. To fight back to center stage.
Yeah, Jigglypuff can't throw that bike very far. It's always so funny. But Wario able to just get the overtake, land Tomahawk F tilt.
It's just hilarious to see the symmetry between these two characters' game plans. Oh, we are going deep footstool.
I didn't think he had the bike back yet. He must have gotten it up just at the right moment. And you actually just vacuum Jigglypuff into your mouth. That's crazy.
That's the problem with Puff, is that those forward airs and neutral airs are not disjointed enough to get called out by those options. Command grabs will grab it for sure. Can't get the parry into the down air. That's so disappointing. Puff, in these last stock situations, both characters have an ace up their sleeve. Who is going to draw it first?
I mean, right now, Matador cannot get the out-of-shield option necessary to really set himself up. We've got the up tilt, and it was almost enough to set up for the rest, but it looks like it's not enough just yet. Setting up for an edge guard.
It was an immaculate SDI from Mata. Mata ended up behind Wowie and has to burn the waft in that spot for the recovery.
Yeah, that's tough. Using it as a recovery mix-up is all the more necessary, but it's at 92%. Again, this back air almost killed. You get one more, and you don't even need the waft.
One, tossing out another. Oh, no, instead it's Puff that lands the back air to draw even in the set. and Ner. Check out the symmetry between both players' game plans. Wario tossing out the back air when Puff's cornered. All of a sudden, Puff gets back to center stage. What move does she go for? The back air as well. Both players have the same game plan. They're using them same couple brain cells. It's just a matter of who executes.
That's well called out. All right there, I mean, it does feel as though, you know, there was a moment where wowie had the air dodge. Matador could have got something. It could have been a frame trap situation in the making, but we didn't see a punish. And wowie using that iframe opportunity to get around and get back into the fray.
Real talk, if this goes to like game 4 and it looks like Matador is in trouble here, I'd love to see the Mario in this matchup because Mario Puff is not good.
Yeah, that might be the trump card. If he needs it, he could use it. But I don't know. Matador is the kind of guy, I feel like his pride won't let him go Mario here.
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not one where it's like super bad for Wario. It's just that like Mario with like Flood plus more consistent combos, it's so hard for Puff to get anything done.
The delay on the bike as it's frozen
nasty.
in the air, mid-back air, and then it falls just in time to hit Jigglypuff. I don't know what Matador's thinking when he's like 3,000 IQ.
Then he just matches the back air immediately at a disadvantage, and Wowie's like, all right, we got this.
The flash is between 3,000 and 3.
Neutral air, that might have been a C-stick there, and he was going for the down air in that spot.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's 35.
Good SDI from Mata. Mata must have just been holding out hard in that spot because that's usually a pretty solid combo at those percents.
Yeah, I mean, this whole controller's been tested tonight, playing against Bayonetta and now Jigglypuff.
Stuck on the platform, but actually Retreat's going to use the bike to get that high recovery going.
Yeah, a little bit of delay, plus the reset on the jump allows you to just get so much here. Now, yep, that's the down throw, bike throw up setup. You love to see Matador still relying on that again, catching these big drift ins with the back end.
Neutral air, double neutral air actually in that spot. Interesting options here from Mata, and he actually let her rip right there. I dig that, trying to go ahead and end this game immediately at like 30% or so.
Yeah.
That would have done it. That would have done it for sure if he actually got that.
Yeah, I mean, let's say this goes to a last stock situation. He's probably got another one by then.
Neutral air, not the strong hitbox that Jigglypuff was looking for. Good check from Mata, and this is always the struggle for Puff. You don't really have a ton of kill confirmed, so when you're at that point where like your shenanigans no longer finish, if you gotta hit like a raw hitbox, it's stub B.
Yep, Matador using his double jump so well right now. He's catching all of these back airs, all of those drifts from wowie. And wowie can try to delay as much as he can, but feels like Matador is always using that great jump speed to just close the distance and get the big punish. So now he's up 2-1, and it's FD is going to be the big the stage pick here. I don't know. I can see it.
Yeah, I definitely like this one. It feels like Jigglypuff doesn't really get anything off the platform extent. Meanwhile, Matador was using those platforms so well in that.
Take them away, and now what does he have? Well, we'll have to find out.
Yeah, this is one of those where you hit that falling up air, then you're just toast immediately.
Yeah, like nair, falling up air, something like that. I can see a coast-to-coast combo, but Jigglypuff's light enough that it might not actually work.
Yeah, this character is really hard to combo, if I'm being honest. Puff is not a character that struggles getting out of combos, but getting into them with the falling up air rest. Beautiful, confirmed by Wowie.
Yeah, we've got a, like one of those record scratcher moments. It's going to be Matador trying to figure out how can I figure out how to, you know.
At that point right there, instead of the dash tap, you might have been able to see like a jab reset to go ahead and claim the stock in. And if we get a second record scratch moment, that might be one of those moments where Mata realized that he messed up by not banning this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like he has enough jump speed, air drift that he can get around Jigglypuff, even though he's still getting the same punishes. Doesn't need the platform to get the double jump call out with the bear.
Yeah, that's Puff's biggest weakness is any kind of like big old disjointed aerial that can just intercept it.
What are you, Kirby? Dude, I'm serious. Like, more suction on this guy than Kirby.
In these, anytime a character tries to like have a limp that is both a hurtbox and a hitbox, the hurtbox will get crashed.
Of course. But right now he's looking for more, trying to bait wowie into another one of those unsafe extensions.
Real talk, you know what the punish is off of Wario Bite? I just realized it's safe. Put the man to sleep and then get the hard punish.
That would have actually, yeah, that would disjoint. Okay, now we Ugh. Still looking for some punishes in the air-to-airs, but Matador cannot get any ground to cover.
To be honest, given the weight differential between these two characters, this is like not a very big lead from WoW. After like basically killing your opponent at 40% of the first stock, you'd expect to be running away from it. Instead, Mata playing a great job in neutral, chipping away this lead.
Now, just like that, we're back to even. Last stock apiece. Wowie forced back into a neutral reset, and the slow rollout actually gets right up in Matador's face, but unable to get anything for it.
Simply hit the rest. That's where we are right here. This is the sweet spot in percent. This is where you want to start these combos off.
But there's just no setup that Matador is allowing at the moment. He's playing well enough grounded, and the B reverses on the command grabs are working.
That's not going to die. Yeah, not at all. A lot of characters will actually get killed in that spot because of the angle that sends
What
out.
do you think rest should happen, right?
Yeah, I think we should have gone for down air and do some kind of a rest combo.
That down. I mean, I like the
Again, yeah, the back air is just Jigglypuff's bane in those spots. Anytime you try to go ahead and toss out an aggressive hitbox out of disadvantage, Wario's stronger back air will get that trade and get that stock.
Yeah, that's so tough because you had the sing, you had the moment of truth, and you look for the DI mix-up, right? The angle mix-up.
And Wario's going to get back from that every time.
Wario could absolutely get back from that because he's got bike in, jump from bike, then double jump, then up B. There's so much you can do here.
I understand why we weren't going for like the falling up air, which is the easy rest setup, because at that percent, it's not going to kill at all.
Of course.
So instead, I
for
would
the
have
drill.
Yeah, exactly. I would have liked to see like either drill or pound. In both those situations, you can get like a pound into forward air or a weak hit forward air into rest, or you go for the drill, try to get the DI chase into the rest. You got to go for the home run in that spot, because if we go and break this down into neutral, Mata's just going to win. He's shown that time and time again.
Yeah, you're completely right. So it is what it is. Wowie had the opportunity, but fell short in the moment of truth, but that's okay.
I mean, fourth place is nothing to complain about.
It's still a great run, regardless, right? But that would have been a way to bring it to a Game 5 and add a little bit more tension to the set. But that tension is going to continue as Matador now takes on Alternis, sent to losers a bit hastily, I would say.
Well, I mean, he decided to go ahead and like test God, and he just finally we found out that
you roll
there's a
the
little bit of
dice,
justice.
and now your gambling addiction has led you to a debt that you have to pay.
And, I mean, you can only sin so much. This ain't Vegas.
Exactly. But that sin tax is going to be paid here in blood. Now we'll have to see if in losers finals, Matador will take the fall for his comrade.
So over under, how many heroes? I think these are all going to be real close.
It's gonna be two. He's gonna win here, then he's gonna go hero, then he's gonna lose, then he's gonna go back to Terry. He's gonna win, then he's gonna go hero.
Oh, so no confidence in Mata's Wario beating Alternis Terry?
Oh, I will say we've seen it go both ways, but Terry is just a better character.
Lies. You think that this is like the best FGC character then?
I will say no. Kazuya is better on face. On face, Kazuya is so much better. But Terry is better than Ken, better than Ryu.
And you think better than Wario though? I think that Wario's a high tier.
I think that Terry is also a high tier.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna have to talk about this between games. I'm really interested in this.
That's okay.
But right now, I mean, we are seeing the worst of all possible worlds here, where we're seeing Alternis going ahead and applying a ton of pressure, has the go, has the lead, and God, we all know what is to come in these situations for the most part.
Right, I mean, this is where I'm thinking like the heft of Terry is going to be a major problem. Wario, if he doesn't get his bread and butter or his good, solid kill confirmed, he's not able to really take stocks. So, if we're able to get more than just that random F tilt at mid-stage, 170%, we might find ourselves in a good spot. But I find that we're trailing behind rather quickly.
The Nair train is coming though all the way across stage, but again, hitting hitboxes out of disadvantage. And just again, hitbox out of disadvantage. That is the Alternis special. This man is always ready to scrap.
That's right, and he's going to be looking for more, especially with the extensions on bike. And we're actually going to get it coast to coast. It's not going to be the right side, so Alternis stays alive and also gets closer to go %, which we are now at. Just perfect timing because I'm feeling like we might not even need it for this one. Matador audibly exhaling after that one.
No, 100%.
Like, oh, okay.
It is the biggest sigh of all time. That going all the way off stage, trying to clean the stock up immediately with the bite was the right move, but it's not going to work out.
50.
Instead,
And here's another 50.
you're just dead.
There's 50 and there's 50.
2 50s and a handshake, eh?
Exactly, and that's what I'm talking about. This is why this is better than a walk. Walk gets you one situation every 2 minutes. Go, if you can maintain that percent and like you just stay alive, you just get all of your confirms, one hit into what normally is a power dunk or a rising tackle. It turns into a 50% damaging move that kills at 110.
And you can combo into it.
And you can, like literally, you combo into it. This character is broken.
This character is certainly solid, but I may not go that far. Like this is, I'll go ahead and give my rebuttal after the next game if we actually have the opportunity right here.
Fair enough. Matador, I mean, we're not even seeing the hero right now. I think we're going full confidence on the carry.
So yeah, in this spot here, it feels like Mata using a couple of the tools at his advantage here to try to get this mobility to be the solution right here. Neutral Bs, one of them paid off, the second one not necessarily doing it, but just no respect to Alternis' aggression. Like time and time again, we're seeing like Mata try to go ahead and approach, and Alternis hits the button. Mata is not ready. He's stunned.
That's true. Matador is not really punishing a lot of Terry's vulnerabilities right now. He's just trying to play his game. He's trying to play like the Matador flow chart that you kind of know, and he needs to be consistent, he thinks, against Alternis. He needs to not do crazy things that are going to get him in trouble. So far, this optimal stuff is working, but he's still at high percents, and we see how quickly he can be deleted off of an instant.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the kill power on Terran means that you can only survive for so long before he finally lands at least one. And that anti-air up tilt, nasty stuff right there from Alternis.
But more here, a lot more of the juggles that we need to see from Alternis. Terry can have a little bit more difficulty landing, and if we get more of these tech rolls in, Matador can find more of them.
Real talk, Alternis getting away with that up B. Oh my god. That entire situation was set up by Matador being a little bit too slow on the draw. He got the roll in, but went for the fastball up air instead of the up tilt to combo with the walk. He messed up the fastball or went a little bit too slow with it. Alternis got the shield, Alternis got the stop.
Right, and Alternis is able to use the full charge of that up special to get the intangible leg. So even if Matador throws out a move on trying to land, he's going to get caught out and beat out anyway.
Mike is out. We have the edge trap forcing standard get up, but can't quite hit the back air. Can't hit any of the 4 back airs he goes for.
And we got a problem. This is another 50% you're taking here, and one more, and you're just instantly died. Especially from the extensions off the bike. It rears its ugly head yet again. And Matador, he was not close enough to that explosion, but he got caught in the collateral. The gas tank exploded.
The gas tank exploded. It looked like he actually was trying for a nair, and like the little like stubby hands of Wario as the animation got clipped by it.
That is true.
But yeah, in that spot, like I feel like this is kind of showing the strength of Terry really, really well, but I think you're dead on that Matador isn't doing a good job of exploiting Terry's weaknesses. We're not really seeing Terry's lack of mobility or aerial offense come into play right here because Mata is basically trying to scrap and only scrap. Like, I feel like in these situations, what you really need to do is if you recognize that Alternis is being super aggressive, do not whiff ever, like, and then instead force Terry to whiff at you. Because a lot of what he has, the only stuff that's Satan is like his jab aggression.
Right, there's a lot of like rising like slow ball air that Alternis is doing, just kind of throwing a little karate chop, trying to do anything here, but I also think that, yeah, Matador is just, okay.
You can hear just Alternis go, yeah. All right, you just got the drag down and you're immediately down.
And that's what I think is the saving grace here. I was going to say, it's not possible for Matador to really go off stage and edge guard Terry, which is where he's very vulnerable as well. But some of these stronger edge guards, you need to see him because that's where he's going to find the most leverage.
You need to force out Terry's options right there. So we saw Mata like post up like he was going to go off stage and he forced out the burn knuckle, but he just couldn't follow up off of it.
Right, and then he's like standing at roll distance and up tilting twice, but then Alternis just neutral gets up.
Yep.
Like,
it's
okay.
obviously like, I see what you're doing. You're covering roll. I will not roll. Thank you for telling me what you're trying to do. So.
Exactly. He's very obvious and transparent with his punishes here, and Alternis has seen it before. He knows what he's going to do, and he finds the escape options. It's not like Matador is using some of his best coverage tools to cover more than 1 or 2 options at a time.
That up-tilt whipping was a crime too, by the way. 2 times in a row now where we've seen Matador try to go for these options that obviously lead into wowie burns, and they just haven't been working. And then again, not respecting the ability of Alternis to hit buttons out of disadvantage. Just shield.
Here we go. Okay, so that's going to be a nice call-out for Matador, going a little bit more off stage and getting the clutch back air. That's the kind of stuff that I need to see. I wanted to see it.
And again, these anti-air up tilts are just reaping dividends for Alternis. We have to start respecting that. You can't just land on this man's shield for free. You know what else we haven't seen this game so far? Go once.
Yeah, that very early kills on Alternis has been helping, and we're going to get a third for our money, baby! Matador putting himself on the board with the waft of all time.
Finally, in that spot, like we saw the weaknesses of Terry. He got off stage, he got intercepted twice, and then in addition, he got killed before Go was active. It's like you said, Go is a great resource if you can actually ride with it. But
Right.
if you never get a chance to get any kind of a grounded option going, or if you never get a chance to get back to stage at all, then the move does nothing.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone with good DI can make this character make waves, and anyone who is able to play the character outside of Go, as I think Alternis does well enough, also makes waves.
True.
And this is going to be the testing ground. In Game 4, after Matador is starting to get onto your game a little bit, can you secure this set?
Yep, the tempo isn't certainly there for Mata in Game 3, but still got a bit of a mountain to climb here. Hey, no hero. So finally, Alternis is here to play.
Correct.
Win.
Yeah. Every time it's bad luck tonight, you know, you're going to go again next week. But 5 up airs in a row, Matador feeling optimistic.
Hit him with a round of applause. Alright, up air, solid damage right there, but then again, the same shield pressure leads to another 40% here, and that's what we really need to see last night. In these situations, you just cannot give Terry free damage 2 times in a row. Now Matt is at kill percentage because of 2 mistakes, that's it.
Right. This is a big punish on that rising tackle. Like, that's the kind of stuff that we need to see Alternis punish for. Especially since now he's going to get the green light. He can keep throwing that out. This time he is going to connect.
Yeah, it was an even game, 3 mistakes in a row, and all Alternis needs to do is hold on the shield and then just hit the keep on. It's the easiest punish in the world. Terry is a character that is super consistent when your opponent's giving you those mistakes on the shield.
Right about that. And throwing out that up smash out of the shield is a way to kind of break that rhythm, which we're trying to use our own pace. And now we're going for it again. Catching Alternis on the dash in. You'll love to see it.
Oh yeah, I love that option right there. It's one of those where even if he dashes in and is able to get his shield up, it's still going to have enough pushback and shield pressure to make so that he's probably not going to be able to catch you because Terry not the most mobile of characters.
And he's actually able to jump over the bike, like over the crack chute. That's really nice. Matador knows what Alternis is going for, knows his habits at least enough in Game 4 that we're able to get good interactions, lots of damage here.
Yeah, just about drawing even with these strings here from Mata, but he actually rolled out of that and very nearly held all the way out to go ahead and exit stage right.
Yeah, I getting clipped by that burn knuckle at the very end of your invulnerability phase is really unfortunate, especially since it sets you up for another kill. You're down a stock, and you got to make some big plays here. He's not even go percent. You got to make something happen here.
Look at this: 1 neutral win, 50%. 1 unsafe shield pressure, 34%. Now we're basically like we're 2% away from kill percent.
Right.
Like if I'm Alternis, I'm trying to figure out a way to get into the blast zone ever so slightly for that 0.3% I need.
But we're finally at the time where full walk through the issue. Just goes for it. Catches the anti-air with the power guys. We love to see it, but to keep throwing stuff out like that would have been an opportunity for a walk, but he just lets go. Goes for the bike option.
114 here, not quite kill percent anymore, unless a Randy F smash connects here instead. Wario has the opportunity to get something going, but again, all these like slow falling aerials are just getting blown up by that anti-air up tilt, and then the DI not there at all for Mata.
Hello?
He tossed the bike, he turned around and then tossed the bike in that direction. It was a DI check, Mata
That's
didn't react
crazy.
fast enough.
That's the silliest thing. That is the silliest thing. Just seeing him throw up the bike, no kill screen.
Yeah,
Just
none whatsoever.
Careens off the side of the stage, exits stage right. I'm out.
Yep.
Sayonara, folks. Like, come on now.
All right, so we have the revenge here in Grand Finals. Austin got away with a little bit something right there as Alternis decided to go ahead and go counterpick characters, his hero, for 2 games in the first set of Winners Finals. And dropped one of them.
Yeah.
Led to a game 5 where he had to go Mac, and Aosun got a full head of steam on game 5 and managed to go ahead and clutch it out.
And that's the thing. When you get into your rhythm by game 5, doesn't matter who you're playing against. You might play against 3 different characters, but Austin still has a plan, and he still has his win cons. And a lot of times, it's very similar. There's a lot of ways to exploit the vulnerabilities of all of Alternis' characters in the same ways across the set.
Agreed.
And Austin picked up on those signs and capitalized. So we're starting off with the Mac, despite the difficulty. J-Easy yet drop yet, bruh. All right, but come on, let's be real. Like, we've still got like the difficulty of Mac against Mega Man, but Alternis has that chip on his shoulder. He might be playing with a new fire in the gun.
We'll see, or it could have been that the Geo walked up and said, "This dog ain't trying to be here until midnight."
Possibly.
It could be that. All right, so getting started right here. Best of 5 2 sets needed if Alternis wants to go ahead and get the run back. Austin only needs to go ahead and claim 1 here. Already lost his double jump. We're going to get the 2-frame. We are, but not going for the immediate side. But good recognition. The kill percentage were not there quite yet.
Yeah, you don't want to give yourself like sit off stage that early, especially since Austin's very quick to retake stage control and start edge guarding you back.
Great get up attack too. Actually, like low profile. What Austin's trying to set up. I'm taking it.
Doesn't lose the KO punch. Has some here's the Gazelle. Now we're kind of drift in, but cannot air dodge in, cannot get past the back air.
It feels like even if you use one of like Nach's special tools off stage, like if you use that KO punch or you use that counter, like Austin can just go out there. Like Mega Man's mobile enough to get out and make sure that back air connects at just about any distance.
Now we're getting a lot of counters. This is starting to be reminiscent of the first time he played Mac against Austin in Winner's side.
Oh, great 2-frame right there. Even the crash bomb not enough to save Mega Man in that situation.
You've been looking for that a lot in the last set as well. So now that Alternis is getting a little bit more precision in the early game, it's very big.
And he just took Mega Man's toys away from 2 times in a row and beat him on the head with it. Like two Metal Blade combos, securing the full lead and just transferring that into so much ledge pressure. Alternis definitely played a little bit extra fire. Called it right there.
I guess Alternis is pressing a lot of buttons, just threw out that KO punch and just would not let up, would not stop pressing buttons to catch out off guard. Very nice.
Got some Metal Blade trying to go ahead and confirm into a forward smash, not going to work, but instead gets that side B. Alternis trying to go ahead and get some pressure right there, but just the raw up tilt, I'm digging it. Swing wild.
Yeah, you gotta catch that fastball from Alternis. Get his feet back on ground.
Oh, you're just dead, aren't you? You're actually just dead. What a recovery from Austin. The single hit of Leaf Blade.
Yeah, one hit like that, and you get a buffered option off stage for a character like Little Mac that can easily be the difference between getting back and losing the stock.
Oh my lord, what a way to end game 1. It looked like Alternis was firmly in the driver's seat. He went off stage 1 too many times. Yep. Instantly, you can already hear it too.
Yeah,
Alternis
might not
is
be
not having a
happy
good
about
time.
it, but like, take that risk if you play Little Mac. You got to recognize the risk reward here.
Yeah, it is certainly feast or famine, and ain't nothing on that plate right now.
Exactly. You know, you think you can play the game like any other character? No, you got to work harder. You gotta scrap harder than anybody else.
That's like everybody else in the game trying to go ahead and play chess. He's playing Chinese checkers. Like it's very like a linear game plan for Mac, but it's very strong. We've all seen Alternis make these runs with this character for quite some time.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like shoots and ladders. He's just on all shoots. all shoots game 1.
Oh my god, he actually caught that jump away with the up B, but not going to be able to get the kill confirmed. Like he didn't get the kill confirmed because he wasn't on the platform.
KO punch active, but this is the time. You're off stage. This is great for
He
Austin.
just grabbed him right out of the counter. I love it.
Yep, sends that off immediately, expeditiously. Fast fall, now we get something, but Alternis cannot break into the zone.
Expeditiously, come on. I'm the one with the swords here. Come on.
All right, still catching one of those up specials, and Alternis takes the first stock regardless.
Yeah, exactly. So now we got to go ahead and see if what Austin's going to do to go ahead and roll with the punches. We all know that Alternis has that second gear. We all know that when he gets tilted, he goes ahead and turns on. What does Austin have for that? Can you go ahead and react to the speed?
well, I was gonna say, I don't know, I'm not sure about that one, but so far his reactions with the up tilt have been very nice. I think that's a nice point of leverage here in the set. That might be, you know, if you want to outbox the boxer, that's an opportunity.
None of those options actually sending Mac into tumble to manage to keep KO punch. And tries to jump back in. I mean, Alternis ain't the only one laughing at that one. The last, like, tiny hitbox right there on the down smash.
Oh, look at the triple down air roll tech. That's always really, like I love that stuff.
Yeah, just bouncing off a rush like a
right. Yeah. Using rush is the bounce off to get yourself 3 different down airs. Unfortunately, none of them connect, but it does create some pressure.
All right, the barrage of projectiles coming out here, but Alternis able to jump back. Leave shields going in, setting up a good spot right there with the back air. Back coast to coast, and we still have the double jump though, so the up B is going to allow Alternis to get back. You know this man is thinking about that KO punch. He's looking for that one option there. Great jump away from Austin, but still getting punished there with the errant up tilt.
Yeah, now I think he's recognizing the up tilt is a great option for him, so he might be a little bit haphazard on it, and you get that Metal Blade setup. That's been very, very viable for Alternis against Austin tonight. Use that simple Metal Blade throw, and you actually have enough ground speed on the run up from Little Mac to chase down that Metal Blade and be right there for a frame trap.
I feel like that's one of those spots where, as an item-based character, you have to recognize that your opponent has an item game of their own, and you need to understand and respect what they can do with your tools. We just really haven't seen that from Austin yet. It's like we saw that in Winner's side, we saw it in this set already a couple times. You have to recognize that when Mac has Metal Blade, you have to play at a different distance.
2, 1, go!
Right now, it feels like that distance is going to have to be
Full screen.
Yeah, full screen. That's why we're going to the longest stage end to end.
I just rush out of that combo, get me out, please. I require assistance.
A little bit this time on the down air, but we're just going to reset every time with the leaf shield. A good 60%, but Alternis tires of these games.
Yeah, I love that situation. Like, I bet you haven't seen this one before. Wait, give me a minute, I'm going to do it again now.
Gets up, shield, waits it out, cannot take too much knockback here. Has to just throw out some haymakers, but not the one that you're really looking for. Got to bait out Austin and use that distance as a pressure point. But fine.
It feels like the difference between these two players in neutral is that Austin feels the need to hit a ton of buttons to keep Alternis at bay. Meanwhile, Alternis is just hitting them with the shakes and shins. It's just a lot of dash dancing and trying to go ahead and call out Austin's buttons. So far, that's been pretty successful in neutral.
So far, and the armor proving to be very successful as well. It feels like every time Alternis throws something like that.
You committed to shield. That may not have been the option. Yeah.
Yeah, that kills absurdly early. It feels like it is a chargeable KO punch.
All right, National East tilts right here on Little Mac. Tons of disjointed hitboxes that Austin has not been able to land on. Finally does get the little yoke toss him off stage right there, and a couple of projectiles trying to go ahead and secure the stage control. I love Austin's pivot grab game.
And right now, Alternis is just chilling out, waiting for Austin to kind of put himself in the corner, which he has done many a time in this game so far. It feels like he's like ceding stage control too early, giving it up.
Yeah, we just saw it right there. Ran all the way across the stage and just gave that up for just about nothing.
The projectile gameplay has been viable enough to get himself the distance.
That was a real big overextension going off stage without the projectiles. You need to force Alternis to use up one of his extensions. Again, you have to go ahead and get the counter up or the side beam and have it locked into a particular area.
Yeah, the air dodge up, I feel like was just a little bit misplaced. You gotta go air dodge in. Like, yeah, the American air dodge is a joke, but like, come on. Air dodge up?
I think the option was he was trying to air dodge up because it would take the longest and let the crash bomb trigger. I think that's what I see a lot of Mega Bands, they'll try to like stall as long as possible, have the crash bomb hit them, and that gets rid of a 2-frame option.
That is fair, but you didn't have enough time. Unfortunately, the crash bomb was a little bit too late stuck to the wall.
Did not have enough time in that game, and it looks like in this set, perhaps, it's starting to fall away here. These last two games of Alternis have been like night and day. It feels like this man has a full head of steam.
Well, it's interesting because despite some of the little jump scares that we had of the spikes and early kills on Alternis, he's cleaned up all the problems that he had as Mac in the winner's side set that these two had. And of course, we're only seeing Mac in this set. So this is a very different Alternis.
Yeah, it is working quite well so far. board here, getting full stage control yet again for Houston. KO punch on deck, and we're seeing a little bit of trepidation. Again, he has to go low. He called that out so well here. Just feels this anytime Ocean tries to go to his safe space, Alternis is ready to show, and it ain't too safe.
Exactly. Those down tilts and the other 2-frame opportunities he's had have been absolutely crucial in keeping Houston from setting up a delayed option off stage, making sure that he can give himself insurance for a recovery. Oh, but that is going to be catching the jump, and Alternis 1 hit away from being launched off stage at any point. Gotta be careful.
And 96, oh, I love the aggressive neutral air in that spot right there. So great to go ahead and challenge Alternis, but I mean, one brave interaction, not going ahead and getting full stage control.
Oh, and now beating out the charge on the neutral B, saying, okay, armor loses to shield, or to grab here. I've got something here.
Actually goes for the counter in that spot. Interesting option from Alternis. Perhaps I'm thinking yet again he's going to come back with a hitbox.
Oh, but just like that, it's going to be another up tilt and up special. Alternis reset.
Even Alternis knows that combo is messed up right there. You can hear him say it right there in that spot that combo is so stupid.
Yeah.
It's just the up tilt to up B. If you can go ahead and get to a spot where you can get the double jump and turn around the up B, it kills so ridiculously early. Mega Man is not a light character. This is one of the top, I want to say 12 heaviest characters in the game.
Really?
Yeah, Mega Man's a big old
12?
I believe, don't quote me on that. Let me double check.
Insane if true. Either way. I will say, Little Mac, I mean, yeah, having a kill confirm at potentially, 80 on a mid-weight. You get one of those up tilts on a stage like PS2 on that platform. The sky is literally the limit. And right now we're going to see if that continues to be true. Game number 1 of the reset.
Oh, trying to get that down air right there, trying to start this second set with a bang, but instead, Alternis going in, landing the haymaker and forcing an awkward situation. Left down tilt, KO punch, and yeah, no, you can save that for the next stock, cash out when you got it.
I feel like I was just kind of let him have that one with the dash attack. Should have known that was just not going to get him anywhere, but we do get a little bit of a moment of levity, I think, for Alternis, kind of laughing that one off, recognizing his hubris.
Down air immediately to the dash attack yet again, only a small hit right there and not going to work out.
All these jab and down air, down smash resets are really big for Alternis on this ledge. I think that it's a matter of time. I was still getting caught by a lot of these every once in a while, but every reset makes him closer to getting caught by these kinds of interactions.
It just feels as though it's landing a little bit greedily right now, and Alternis has the armor game plan on lock. You got to see a little bit more rush when you see Alternis like posting up near these platforms.
For sure. Trying to platform camp as well, going for a landing back air. Now we're able to get these big punishes, and this is what Houston needs. Take one straight hit to get Alternis off stage, and do not let him recover at all costs.
Oh, down air again, but these dash attacks are just not paying off whatsoever in these spots here.
Yep, down, yep, another down tilt side B in the works. Alternis has been very, very confident with those, but still getting them here on the ledge. It's going to be another game on the board, and setting this reset off right.
Yeah, that was kind of a brutal game. It just feels as though Alternis is starting to download and understand a little bit better what Houston's game plan is. And we're still seeing Houston get these early stocks with some things like back air off stage or with some intercepts, but in neutral, it just feels like this is all Mac. That's never what you want to really see.
Yeah, I will say Houston is kind of losing a lot of the aggression that he relied on in that first set. He was really good at kind of smothering Alternis' options, whether on Little Mac or with other characters. But right now, Alternis is feeling confident enough that that aggression from Houston kind of just petered out. He just can't play his game. He can't set the pace of this set anymore. And Alternis, given the freedom to do it himself, he's going to run with it.
And again, it was 72% already, and then Houston's struggling to get back to stage. He's down tilt. He just feels as though what Alternis is doing is he's tossing out a punch that if Ocean runs into it, great. If Ocean doesn't run into it, he's tossing out an armored hitbox directly afterwards or a down tilt directly afterwards. Kind of as a check. It's like, you think you can take the stage, you just can't.
Yeah. Now they're viable here. Still getting a stock in. Doesn't even matter. Whipping one of those options, and Ocean gets the run up tilt. Very nice punish.
I'm loving that. One character goes to the haymaker, and then the other one just says, oh, wait, missed that one, my turn.
Yeah, the uppercut's going to help out here. I don't know. One of those tech chases, and this could be an opportunity for Ocean to reset a couple times, maybe guess right and win big.
Down here, not going to connect, but another bit of ledge pressure there. Great back off, but not quite far enough, actually, to dash attack manages to claim that space.
Okay, the launcher of Crash Bomber able to send him right back to ledge to safety. Very nice.
And is it just me, or is Owusu like jumping from stage way too much?
So much. I know Mega Man's love doing that, but you gotta mix it up.
Yeah, it's like I praised him like earlier on for like having the bravery to do it.
He just says, okay. And like, yeah, I don't have a choice in that matter. He just dragged me down with the back air.
Just getting caught into these multi-hits and just falling out of them and immediately dying for it.
Yeah, literally coming up inches short on the ledge. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Let's go for a side
Jumping again, but that time actually paid off.
Yeah. These F-tilts are absolutely crucial for Alternis. Crushing it right now.
80% here in another edge situation. I'm begging you to not jump next time. I'm begging you to get him with that or something.
Nail punch?
That will hit the platform. Good call out there. Did he just do that raw? That's disturbing that got a kill.
Oh, he loves doing that. He loves just going for it, especially if he knows that Austin is going to be jumping. All right, we're still going to get these F-tilts.
Yep, just not facing the correct direction. Alternis capitalizes appropriately, and now is sitting on potentially a 3-0 on the bracket reset with a victory planned. No, don't you do it, Alternis.
I hate that I knew he was going to KO punch there, too. I hate that.
Also, slight update, I checked the character weights. I was actually confusing Mega Man and Terry. Terry's 12.
Yeah, Terry is rather heavy. Yeah. He is definitely like one of the heavier guys.
Terry's 12, Mega Man's like 20th. He's slightly heavyweight, but not like quite heavy.
Right. The heavy, but not a super.
Oh, he actually is going to do it. So this is 2-0 Alternis, and we're on to Hero.
Yeah, when you're up 2-0, you know the vibes. I guess we're going Hero today.
I didn't know that. Didn't realize that you could camp in between sets, or in between games. Right?
Oh yeah, you know this is the true Iceman strategy. Proto would be proud. Right.
I mean, if this is a Just World, this is the exact. Oh, this is not a Just World. It's my fault for talking about justice when Hero's on the screen.
How did that hit in the first place? And how did it crit? And how did you die? Well, it's Halabastion. I don't get it. I don't get this game.
Sometimes good things happen to bad people.
Okay, so we're 2 stocks apiece. Not that that matters. This could go either way in an instant, but after what we've seen from Alternis here tonight, as long as Austin doesn't poop the bed, we're good.
I'm so unhappy. I was literally... Okay, please don't crit him. That doesn't matter, actually.
Even matter, like, yeah.
Actually, curiosity, can you mash out of that? It's not a shield, right?
So you can mash to wake up, but...
But at that percent, do you think you could have actually gotten out of it?
I don't know, it's tough. It's really tough.
And this is starting to look like a shambling situation right here. Austin went in here and looked like he had a good start in the match, and then ripped that into a friggin' snooze.
He fast fell, or no, he slow fell with the menu so that he could use bounce to reflect back the crash bomb. So he was really nice. That's so weird.
And also, like that forward smash, he only had a prayer and telling us he went for it with if you got a crit, so we know exactly what is on Alternis' mind. That actually killed. All right, 170. Yeah,
170 on Halabastion. It makes sense. How getting hit by it like a wing. All right, Kaboom. No, come on. Wait, Kaboom would have killed there. I swear to God.
Then we have 1 buff active. Up tilt not going to do it though, and that does clear the buff off as well. Sid also not going to connect. This is Like, if O's just holds down the neutral here, we've seen him make this comeback before.
If he holds down the neutral. But remember, if Alternis manages to get a psych up, or maybe a
For a shield poke snooze.
he can get a grab up.
Only 6 MP right here. We haven't really been seeing anything hit with this year's sword. And now Alternis forced to approach here. That is exactly what O's wants to see. Does get a grab, and we know it's coming out here.
Yeah, okay, he gets bounced just for a little bit more freedom in this. Obviously, he can't do anything. He's step back there, and he does that. We got a game. All right, Alternis, just stop playing with your food, man. And then he starts smack talking. Oh, you're saying Hero's bad, huh?
Yeah. Hero
is
not really a great character.
He is. He's a bad
the character, I mean, like, we've seen some players make amazing things happen. As Beast Mode Paul comes to mind. That's just an obscenely talented
in
player.
Japan, but there's different meta.
Well, yeah, the Japanese meta is a mystery wrapped in an enigma. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah. I don't know.
I keep seeing like Dr. Mario's like beat like Zachary, and I don't want to understand this. I want this to be in this.
Then there's whatever the hell Rizisu is.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so 2-1. Austin already lost the first set of grands. Got to claw his way back, and we're going with the hero yet again. Alternis will not be bringing this to anything but a game 5, it seems, tonight.
As is tradition.
Can't give me an easy break. One more sets of Nerf commentary. I'm sure that's what he'll say.
Exactly, yeah. Got to go ahead and get more sets of the best commentator of all time.
Oh, okay. I think now we're all looking for a little cheese here, aren't we? So let's get into it. We've already lost 75% of our MP in the first 20 seconds.
You do be reaching them.
For a good cause, but bounce is good. Still got more work to do, though.
Getting the lead shield into not too much after it, though. It feels like Alternis is holding out, SDIing out of all of these options, just trying to make sure that nothing crazy happens with Force Smashtag.
Gets the footstool, but ends up losing out by grabbing, like having the Crash Bomber stick to you. So, I don't know, Austin not really benefiting too much, misses an up tilt. Now Alternis can pay it back in kind. All this damage, and now he's taking the lead.
Boom. No, actually goes for snooze, hoping that would actually hit above the platform. Not going to work out instead. Crash bomb, he's swapped, and using the grab arm to negate most of it, but not quite all. Kaboom definitely stuff. Yeah, definitely one of those where the minute you catch him jumping, you see Kaboom on the thing, select that would be busted.
At that range, it's a no-brainer. He's not going to be able to punish your in-lag, which is almost non-existent at that range.
The triple trade right there with the crash bomb.
Yeah. And then we got the bounce, yes, very nice. We got the buff management on lock from Alternis. Looking good. The spot dodge to avoid the dash attack too. His bungees have improved here. Oh, and we get the rolling cover.
That's definitely one of those where if you stand or get up, you're safe. That was
that's the thing. I don't even know if standard get up is safe there.
In that spot, I definitely think it was. I covered roll, but I don't think it would have. Like, it's quick.
It's huge. Flame Slash and Crackle Slash are massive. I would have to double back. And
Focus, what do you get? You just got Psych Up, is that? I can't quite tell.
I think it looks like Psych Up, yeah, because he gets an oomph here.
I just want to see, like, him get... Oh my god, that shield just about finished up, but instead, gets the opportunity to go ahead and get a hinge guard, perhaps? No. The zoom and bounce. And challenge bounce. He forgot.
All right, well, GG's. Congratulations to Alternis. Austin tunnel vision a little bit too much. Forgot that he is a projectile-based character, and the bounce completely invalidates 85% of his kit. So it is what it is. You make a simple mistake like that, and even playing against Hero, you'll find yourself coming up short.
Yeah, definitely one of those moments where perhaps he was trying to go ahead and hold that down, hoping that the bounce would disappear. I do think that was close to the end of its
Makes
time.
sense.
But, I mean, close but no cigar.
Exactly. And at that point, you're only doing yourself a disservice, sending it back to hit yourself in the face. And that's what it is. But congratulations, obviously, Alternis, a long and rocky road to first place, but still well worth it. And I'm sure he's coming in here to talk all this smack.
All right, what you got to say?
Hero's funny. He's really good. I really want to play him more.
You got lucky that he decided to F smash it that last
I was
bit.
up a stock and a
You
half,
were
like,
up a
what?
stock and a half. I'm just saying. You be swinging and swinging.
Look, this is my statement to the world. I know I downplay Terry a lot, but unironically, I think Hero is a better character.
That's cap.
Nobody wants to play him.
That is
Nobody wants
cap.
to play him though because he's inconsistent.
That is
I
the
understand.
most
But do you
egregious
think if
offense.
Hero and make them actually play him, he's gonna go crazy.
So do you think Hero's high tier or Terry's mid tier?
I think they're both high tier. I think Hero is like 30 hits.
See,
Terry's
Terry
like
high tier,
35.
not that.
So
Not
Hero
that.
is high tier in Japan with pilot high tier.
Hero is like mid tier at
Disagree.
best.
A
This
character
character
who's win- a
is
character whose win condition
mediocre.
Is to kill you at 0 and he's able to do it cannot be mid tier.
All right. Maybe in Japan, if you're Akakikusu, you got that. If you got that.
Gotta get the language barrier going.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, exactly. I want to see that guy come over and beat you in English hero mode, and that's how I know, because that man uses some of the he uses some of the most interesting tools that Hero has, which is like the more optimal ones, like up out of shield, jab out of shield, stuff like that. Like he's really good with like his quicker, like less swingy, like delayed options.
If you're really looking to win with Hero in the U.S., the real move is to go ahead and learn Hero in like German or French,
obviously.
and just to go ahead and get that little language counterfeit going
and
on
then
your
go
side too.
change the language right before your set. Be like, hey,
Exactly.
I don't know if you know how to speak.
Sorry, I don't speak English.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? All right. But thank you all for joining us. I know it's been a little bit of a long one, no thanks to Alternis and the shenanigans, but we thank you all for your patience and enjoying the hot sets that we had here at Smash. It's always a pleasure to cast with you, Scabs.
Always a joy, Nerf. So thank you all so much for stopping by. You can catch us next Monday starting at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But until then, we'll catch y'all next time.